Okay, we'll start the session. Good morning, all of you. I'm Nisha Thakur. On behalf of NPTEL IIT Bombay, I would like to extend very warm welcome to directors, deans, principal, HODs, SPOCs, mentor faculties, professors, NPTEL coordinators, my colleague, and all the representatives who have gathered here for this workshop. We are very happy to have you here with us today. And thank you so much for accepting our invitation and taking out your precious time for this workshop. NPTEL project has been started in 2003. So last year in 2023, we have completed 20 years of our journey. In this year, in 2024, we have completed 10 years for NPTEL online certifications.
We started with a 10 rupee thing, non-laminated certificate. It all came back in tatters to us. Then we laminated, sent it out. Then the window thing came, barcode came, LC code came. You know, we were just thinking of how even the evolution of the certificate dispatch was happening as a process when we were setting it up. This is the poster packing that we do for sending out to the colleges. So this time I think we did send out to 5,000 plus colleges. So that's also an operation that we do over at least 10 days, you know, morning to evening. All the segregation packing happens and then the dispatch happens from our side. So this was there. A few photos on 2017 April when we had a fire in our IIT Madras office, and the whole office, some studios got gutted and we had to move out temporarily. And of course the new office came in and we have a really nice office in IIT Madras now. Most welcome, anybody coming to Chennai, coming to IIT Madras, please do visit our office. We have it in the ICSR building there. We'd be very happy to host you and show you around, meet up with you there. So just a quick journey of what we've done over the last 10 years. That was about NPTEL certification. That is there. Move to the other one. Yeah, so like I always like to present, right, the numbers. And many times even, one or two of my coordinators ask, why do you say so many numbers? Why do you, keep doing that in a workshop? But I think it's very important to showcase that because see, all of us do not sit, even we take stock of numbers, at least the overall numbers only once every 6 months. As the term goes, of course, every day we track enrollment numbers, exam registration numbers, LC-wise numbers, the team keeps tracking and all that. But overall, what has happened, how has the project grown is something that we do once in 6 months. And I think it's very important for the local chapter SPOCs to also know that because y'all are a part of it, y'all are an important part to know what is happening here, what is your role in this, to take it back to your management or the students and say this is what the NPTEL project is, we are doing this and this is where we are contributing, or maybe we are not doing enough, we should grow more. It's important to know where the other colleges are standing and so on. So this is something I feel is important. Once in 6 months, I think listening to a few slides on a lot of numbers is okay. And anyway, I do speak fast, so people say sometimes it's difficult to understand, but the videos are there. So if you want to go back and see what I am saying, that will be there. So I'll just start off with some of it. Yeah. So I think our current enrollment numbers are about 27,59,000 today. We are hoping to hit the same 28 lakhs. Jan always sees a little bit of a dip compared to the July. July seems to be the biggest semester for us. Exam registration, we are on track. Last time we were on 6.75 lakhs. This time we'll have to see how many we have. And this time the number of exam dates have become 6 dates as opposed to normally 3 dates that we put out. So we have divided all the courses across 6 dates now itself. But I think in some towns we may still go on for 2 more extra days because we won't get enough computer systems in a particular city. So I think we'll still have to do that. So that is something that we are looking at. And I vividly remember, I can't remember the person who asked, but it was a Maharashtra group. And the first time, I think at the beginning of this term, we had put out saying we are increasing the number of exam dates this time to 6. So you can, potentially do. So there was immediately one SPOC, like the next minute I posted, they said, oh, does it mean can I write 12 exams? And I was like, we are bringing 6 days to reduce the number per day and not for people to write. But I think people have registered. Actually, we are looking at registration data. There are a couple of them who actually registered for 12 exams. I don't know how they manage it, but yes, there are people like that too. Yeah. Yeah. 12. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Yes, yes. Now it's 12 actually. So that's what the team was telling me. Last time, apparently, we had the SPOC workshop in the second floor where we normally have it. And the hall was full and they had to put in chairs because we got so many people come in. And this time also, I think the registrations have been 250, but unfortunately, it slipped our mind that today is a GATE exam weekend. So I think a couple of them are writing exams or becoming invigilators. Their colleges are centers, and that's when I think we got feedback. It was kind of too late to pull back and change dates. So next weekend we are in Delhi. We are doing the SPOC workshop for the North Zone. The weekend after is the East Zone that's happening. So we said, okay, let's do it this time. We'll have to go back and see, sir. I haven't seen that yet, but yes, we'll have to see. Or introduce additional maybe categories of recognition. Hello, ma'am. Mahalakshmi, ma'am. Hi. So yeah, we'll probably do some things like that. We'll have to see if, I mean, a person writing 6 exams is superstar. I don't know. We'll have to get new names from y'all for a person writing 12 exams now. I don't know what name to come up with, but we'll have to come with some more categories for that. Also, we had a STARS interaction in IIT Madras last, when we had a SPOC workshop this semester. And this is the second time we're having it. We had it last term too. This time we had about 60 of them come. Amazing 3 hours that we had. You know, it was so fulfilling and so satisfying to be sitting there in that particular 3 hours that I'll show some videos. We've been circulating it on the WhatsApp groups. Maybe some of you have seen it. So there are these people who came up saying, I've done 39 courses, I've done 35 courses, I've done 10 courses. So it was really nice to see the way that they had started and the way that they had progressed and just their joy of, you know, having studied and gone through and keep studying with us. I think that was something as a real energy that came out from the way they were speaking and interacting with us. So yes, we are having an interaction today also at IIT Bombay for the West Zone STARS, hoping that it will be as fruitful, if not better than that. So that is something also we are looking forward to. This time, in fact, we have, so somebody is asking, are you inviting the toppers for interaction? And I was saying this term, we have 24,000 course toppers.
I'm not only a student of IIT Madras.
6.75 lakh exam takers, so that 1%, 2%, 5%, we've gone on to 24,000 course toppers. And we have a total of, I think, 2,000 stars this time that are there. Overall unique stars is about 10,000 now, the unique people that are there. So that is about 10,000. It's nice. It's nice to see the project actually grow this way. Okay, there we are. Sure, no problem. So this translation is a big push we are getting from the ministry. I know we've been sending out some messages on that. We've started dubbing our videos with the audio that has been produced by the translators actually. How many of you are involved in the translation process here? Okay, and you all have given audio files also? Okay, so I think shortly the audio should be available. So 5 courses in 8 languages we have actually completed, dubbing all the audio into the videos. It's available on YouTube. So YouTube now has a new feature which is a beta release. They've given it to us and only one other client in whole of India. They've not done a full release yet. But you can embed different audios onto videos on YouTube. And just like you toggle for the subtitle, you can toggle the audio also. So that is something that we have been working on. A little bit of funny constraints they have is the second match should be exact. If it does not match the video to the exact, it will not accept the audio. So what we've done is wherever the people have spoken for longer than the video, we've had to kind of get it, compressed, a little squeaky in places and all, but that was the best we could do. And wherever people have spoken lesser, we have just inserted space and it's gone on. Sync may not be great because we've not been able to do, YouTube does not have something where I can stretch it out. That's not a feature they've given us. We are just kind of pushing audio for now and just seeing what is the output outcome of it, whether it is okay. it seems decent. In fact, human voices are so much nicer, you know. We did machine voices for many videos also, and it all sounded the same. You listen to a physics video, listen to a maths video, listen to an engineering video, they all sound the same. I couldn't even see a distinction between that. But when we put in human voices, it was so nice, you know. We could see the modulation, we could see the way that people were speaking, and it was different textures of voices, different speeds of voices. That was really nice to see when we were actually embedding human voice. In fact, even the faculty who do that software, they were saying, this is much better to hear, you know, can we get more of this? Can we get them to do something more? But I don't know how to adjust the timing and all. That's again something we're working on. But yes, we have started embedding audio tracks onto NPTEL videos, and also, of course, the subtitles are there. So that's probably the next 6 months, 1 year, we'll really be also pushing on that. Done? No, this is okay. This is fine. Yes. We'll start with that, right? Yeah? Okay, so we just have a few questions. We wanted to get a quick sense of where all you are from. So a few questions keep popping up here and there just to see how much I have to talk also, whether you already know it and I can just move on, or I need to say a bit more about a slide. So you can either go to menti.com and you can put in the code, which is 14546264. At the top you have it in the center. That's the code you can put if you go to menti.com. The other one is you can scan the code and you can just put in your answer maybe for that. Yeah, GXU, XF, MKY. Cap small you can see possibly. Okay. You don't need a password, is it? No, but EduRoam is only for faculty, I think. No? EduRoam is only for faculty, right? Faculty login. They'll have a login. It's not for anybody, yeah. Is this okay? Can we move to the other slide? Okay. Yeah, sure. So go to IITB guest, click on continue via browser. Password is hidden. Okay. G caps X U XF MKY. For those sitting on that side, there are seats in the first row, second row here. You can actually probably come here too. Can we move to the other one? Yeah, you can go to that. Okay, you can scan the code or you can go to menti.com, and the code to put in menti.com is 1454 6264.
You can go to internet.iitb.ac.in and there put in the same login password.
Hello. The code is 14546264.
So we don't get North Karnataka also here, right? They don't come to Bombay, they come there. Only few. Okay. Madhya Pradesh also goes to Delhi. Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, all of them go to Delhi. The code is at the top, 1454 6264. menti.com. Or if you want to scan the QR code, that's also fine. If it's visible from there, you can scan. I'm not sure. 14546264. Okay, somebody's having fun putting a lot of thumbs up. Okay. Still good. Okay, so looks like it's a lot of Maharashtra with a few from Gujarat, but of course, Maharashtra has the max local chapters still, I guess. So that's good. 56 people have responded. Okay, can we go to the next slide, Bharti? Okay, this is just a thing of how many of you are coming here for the first time versus you have been here before, you have seen what we do. We just wanted to get a sense of that. So, in fact, in the Chennai workshop, we were quite surprised. More than 30-40% were first-timers, actually. 60% was who had attended. And there was an interesting feedback from one SPOC who said for the last 9 years, excepting one, he has never ever missed a Chennai workshop. So he was that also. He came up to IIT, got into an accident, he had to get something. So he got the certificate and went, it seems. So he was saying 9 years is like, I think 3 times we didn't conduct. So it'll be 7 to 14, maybe about 15, 16 workshops. That's what he's come. Okay, so 37 are saying already attended, same thing, right? It almost looks like a 40-60 split here too. So new to the workshop is 26, that's nice, okay. Okay, thanks for that. One more question, if you know when your college became a local chapter, that will be nice to know, saying how many of you are there from the beginning with us versus how many are more recent. Okay. '24, yeah, most recent also we have 21, 20, 19, 18 is kind of the biggest, 11 people. 23 also is 11 people, okay. 2017. Okay, so it's from all across, it's from everywhere, I guess. That's a good mix. Okay, just to get a sense of participation from the local chapters that are here, if you can put the category to which your local chapter belongs, how many people actually register to exams? Okay, who's the person who's put greater than 1,000? One person, which college is that? Yeah. Parul, okay. You killed us last time. Yes, okay. Got it. So we had to do a full check in their thing. We conducted exams. There were 2,000 computers we were checking out and we had to get it done. It was a huge operation for us last time. Okay. Are you in this time too? How many? 5,000. Okay, please send us a mail, sir. We'll, I think, work on it.
We already sent.
Okay, thank you.
That's fine.
Okay. So Chandigarh was about 13,000, I think we did for them. So 6 days we did exams in Chandigarh literally. And this was the next biggest for us that we had to do. Okay, so I think the max is coming 500 to 200, 50 to 200. And then we have a less than 50, which is okay. 200 to 500 is about 10 people. 500 to 1,000 is also about 8, 9 people. And 2 is from, who's the other more than 1,000? Oh, same, right? Okay, okay, okay. Okay, same college, right? No. Oh, different, is it? Okay, okay. Okay. Okay, this is good. 50 to 200 is a good number in that sense. Okay, so coming back to some numbers from our side now that we have seen the spread of people, there's a standard one that we do just every semester on how we are growing. So we have more than 3,100 courses now in the repository, which is nptel.ac.in. more than 65,000 hours of videos on YouTube, 48 lakh YouTube subscribers, and 1.69 billion views that we have combined over NPTEL website and the YouTube that's there. On SWAYAM, we've completed 6,000 courses as of December 2023. Enrollments are about 2.55 crores for NPTEL so far, 35 lakh exam registrations, 23 lakh who have passed and gotten certificates from us. This is a certificate format. I think excepting those who have probably joined us just about 2 months back, not yet done an exam with us, this is the kind of format we give out the certificate in. There'll be the photo of the student. If there's a gold medal, silver medal, the medal comes there. Then you have the student name, course name, assignment marks, exam marks, how many participated in the course, when was it done. It's almost like we capture every single information about the exam we can for you on the certificate. So this is what we have been giving, continues to be so. There'll be a QR code that you can scan on the certificate also if you want to see if it's genuine. It'll pull out the certificate from our website and show you what is the original there. This is the growth, like I was saying. When we started, it was only 3 courses in 2014, and now we do more than 1,400 courses per year. So last year, if you see, we have done about 1,354 courses. We had 52 lakh enrollments, and we did about 12 lakh exams. So in fact, we were joking with the GATE group within IIT that we had easily surpassed them in terms of exams in a year. So GATE is about, I think, 7.5 lakh. This year, I think they're 8.5 lakhs. So across the 2 semesters, we are doing more exams than them is what we're saying. And we're saying more subjects, obviously. So that's like 700 subjects. But we're saying 1 semester also we should cross. So maybe we'll do that this time. I don't know. Or next time we should definitely do that. So that's the scale of exams that we are conducting. And one thing to remember is we keep saying that GATE is a lot of control thing. Of course, it is an entrance exam for PG. It's also a job thing and all that. But a lot of faculty will be involved in the entire thing, in the organization, right? Every center faculty go. The entire organization of that happens 6 months before they get all the data. They're able to really plan out everything well. Even TCS will say, oh, I get, candidate information 6 months ago. You give me like 3 weeks ago and you do it. But the way in which we do is our team in the office, which is a couple of us, we actually do this entire organization and sending people to centers and getting on that day, seeing that everything is okay, processing results and all. So definitely there are different experience levels there from what we do to versus what GATE does. And we also have extra additional dates, exam dates that keep happening. We keep telling you all, right? We have a Friday exam, we have a Thursday exam sometimes because we can't accommodate in certain cities. So GATE, I think, also brutally moves people anywhere to anywhere. And TCS keeps telling that all the time. Oh, you know what? They don't complain at all. Even if I put a Tamil Nadu person in Kerala, it's fine for me. And we say never ever. You give me extra dates and we are going to keep those cities. We are not going to move people as much as we can. I mean, sometimes it's just impossible. We have to move people. Otherwise, it becomes like 5-day, 6-day operation. Already we are doing that. But that's something that we try on our side. So just a request here that we try our best for, planning, for seeing that we are getting a lot more things. But sometimes it's beyond our control when, colleges say I'm an exam center. And the final financial agreement is between TCS and the college. We don't get into that at all. So somewhere it'll get stuck in terms of either agreement not being signed, payments didn't happen, some disagreement between TCS and the college. And at that point, we are helpless. So whatever information you all give us, we give it to them. But at the end of the day, they are responsible for conducting the exam on the ground. We cannot say we are responsible for that, which means they'll say, either you take responsibility, or if I have to do it, then I will do it my way. So at that point, we have to say, okay, and we move on. But you should come and see the fighting matches we have at TCS. There'll be yelling and shouting going on. We are not taking this. These are not okay. That's not okay. Give us something. Until the exams go on, it's like one mega thing that happens in our office. But yeah, so different kinds of exams, different patterns, paper and pen exam, attachments will be there. So lot of variety in what we do. So far going good as much as we can, but we'll see whatever else happens. Last time, I think, NPTEL, we had a mega thing where we almost were close to shutting down the exam on one particular date. I think September exam, the exams just didn't start across centers because of a goof-off that happened. And in Patna and all, till 11:45, we were not starting exams at the 9 a.m. And we thought we'll close down the exam that day, but it started at 11:45. So something happened on their side on the software, and that's what was there. So yeah, unavoid. 45 minutes was less, but we even had like 2-hour delays, 2.5 hours delays and so on. So Yeah, that entire, that morning shift completely collapsed for us that day.
We'll have to reschedule it.
Yeah,
So, but fortunately it started.
yeah. Yeah, so some things like this. So, I mean, in advance, I will apologize for anything that happens like that in the upcoming term, but we do try our best. It's not like we slack off or something like that. But that day, what happens to the software, what happens to the systems, what happens to the, particular infra there, we can never ever predict. It's something like that that goes on. So that's there. Yeah, this is our general growth. This time we've not updated the numbers, but we are on about 27.5 lakhs and we've crossed 2 lakhs in exam registration. But we are waiting for the bulk of the exam registration to come in so that we have at least, 6 to 8 weeks to plan rather than, 4 weeks to plan. That's why we moved the 12-week schedules ahead. If you had seen the 12 weeks, normally registration would close by March. But this time, last semester also we did that, this semester also we've done, we've moved it to the first deadline that we have because we need more planning time. With 7 lakhs, we can't do it 4 weeks ahead. That's something that we are doing. So colleges that are there, if you're registering, please ask students to register so that we see numbers and we know which cities are going to spike and we can actually plan for it better in some sense. We do all disciplines. You can see here, mechanical is the highest for now, followed by computer science, electrical, humanities, and management. That are the closest that come in number of courses that we offer completely. And of course, we are covering all the disciplines that are here. So whatever is there across the IITs, we have been doing it. And of course, 50 more institutes work with us also in offering courses apart from just the IITs that are there. Currently, we're working with some institutes of national importance also. So the ministry has told us to also coordinate courses from them. So the last 3 months, in fact, we have done a couple of outreach to the NIPERs. We have gone out to AIMS, we have gone out to Chitratirnal, we've gone out to BHU, AMU, Delhi University, saying that inviting courses. So going forward, I don't know, we'll wait and see. Response has been okay from one, but we are still waiting for responses from the other. So pharmacy colleges that immediately ask, what about us? Yes, we have done outreach, we have gone, we have presented a full day workshop to them and said, do all of it, but no response yet from the NIPERs. We've done it with NIPER Calcutta and NIPER Ahmedabad, but no response yet. So let's see, one new institute we onboarded this time was National Forensic Science Institute. It's NFSU in Gandhinagar. And there we got one course. We are hoping that will scale up on the forensic side, that we'll get it. And AMU, we are doing some recordings. We'll have to look out for approvals and maybe some courses come out from there. So those will be the different non-engineering discipline courses that we are getting from those institutes. There's exam attendance and pass percentage, kind of steady we've been, 88, 90 and so on. And pass percentage has also stayed at this. This is a little bit misleading because in the, of course, the humanities management pass percentage is 90-95%, many times, most times. But in the engineering, we are still on like anywhere between 40 to 60%. We are not really crossing those numbers there. So maybe those are courses that students need to prepare better, solve problems and, do it, because the papers here are definitely problem-based and not anything as, not too much of recall, not too much of writing essays, definitely. So that is something we see, but overall pass percentage has been about 70 with us. Gender has remained constant. I think this time maybe it's a partial increase. We've gone to 43-57, but generally we've been on the 40-60 bracket here. Reason for taking NPTEL certification, you can see that the credit bar is just going higher and higher every single semester. So this time about 4.9 lakhs out of 6.75 have said that they're taking it for credit transfer. The other things, of course, getting a job, getting internship, knowledge increase and so on, competitive exams and some things like that. And top 20 exam cities here. So yes, Chennai was about 59,000 that we did exams, and Chennai city capacity per day is 8,000. So we were doing exams in Chennai for about 9 days just to cover this 59,000 that is there in Chennai. If you look at per day capacity, say where we had Coimbatore of 35,000, the per day capacity is about 5,000 for us. So we did 7 days of exams in Coimbatore. So that's where we get hit, So we are very happy to see increase in numbers, but infra on the ground for conducting exams from their side does not increase at that capacity. In fact, we've been telling them about it, but it's not like it really leaps and jumps with us. So that's why we have to increase the number of exam dates whenever in a city we are growing like this. So this is there. If you look at the west side, I think Maharashtra, Nagpur, we had 8,850 that is there. Pune was 16,000 that we had. So those two were, I think, the biggest numbers we got in the top 20. The growth has been big in UP Bihar for us over the last couple of semesters that we have seen here. So that is there. This time the exam dates, of course, are April 18, 19, 22. These are all the buffer dates that we've been telling you all, saying we might have it on a Thursday, Friday, adjoining the dates we have announced. So that is there. Okay, before I go on to PMRF sessions, can we just have a quick thing on how many of your students actually watch the live sessions that go on? So about 300 courses have weekly tutorial problem solving sessions. These are run by PMRFs, the Prime Minister, the research scholarship supported PhD students in the various institutes that are there. So as part of their teaching that they have to do, they actually teach on NPTEL. And every week they conduct a 2-hour session of problem solving, doubt clearing, sometimes teaching, it depending on the nature of the course or whatever the people attending it do. So how many of them do it? So on all the WhatsApp groups, I think almost every day we send out saying today's session link is this. We send out a schedule of what is happening when. They are also recorded. They are put inside the course. If people miss it, you can go back always and you can watch the sessions too. So it's not like only live, but we also record and put it up. So this is a very, very good aid, I think, for students to actually go it. I mean, if the college is supporting with a mentor and you all have local support, no problem. But if that is not happening, I think this is in the courses where this is being done. This is an excellent resource for students to go and actually practice and learn, because in the lectures, the faculty may not be doing every single problem, showing every single step, explaining and all, but here they do that. These people do that in the live sessions. Okay, so I think the no is more than the yes. The no is about 38, the yes is about 30. Okay, so this is something you might want to watch out for when we send it, depending on the nature of the course that your students are enrolled, engineering courses, programming courses and all. This is like very useful, as I'll show you in the next thing. So this is a problem solving live support sessions that we are doing. The sessions are conducted every week from Friday to Tuesday. Typically, Wednesday we don't do because that assignment submission deadline, Wednesday and Thursday are assignment submission deadline, so we don't do it on those days. And course announcements are done, like I said, reminders are sent through SMS to the candidates, and SPOCs also we send it out. Recorded session is updated later. So if you see in July 2023, we had 371 scholars who actually did live sessions for 267 courses, and more than 4,000 sessions happened then. And now we have more than 433 scholars in about 300 courses who are going to do more than 5,000 sessions here. But if you look at the data part of it, if you see it here, right, this is the total number of session views versus exam registration that is there. I don't know how much you can see from the back, but these are the numbers. If you look at the course registration, say for a 12-week course, 1,57,000 is something like the course registration and the courses we did live sessions for. So 1,57,000 candidates have registered. And assuming it's into 12 sessions that we have done actually there, right, they would have had to watch for 12 weeks. So the views we should have gotten is at least like 15 lakhs, 18 lakhs, something like that. But the total views we got was 2 lakhs. So which means like 10% of the students, probably 15,000 students are watching it for all weeks. That's the kind of numbers that we are seeing, and the remaining 90% is not making use of these sessions. So that's a number we are seeing across for Jan and July if you look at it. So the registered, yeah. That's what I'm saying, it's recorded and put also. This YouTube views, this is not the live session views. So even the views from the YouTube are not really going up. They can watch it later, yes, but it's not happening. No, this is not live session participation. This is just YouTube views we are taking out. Yeah, so this is the week-wise view count. Very natural that the week-wise view count will go down, not that we expect it to be flat, but then there is a rapid decrease from 61,000 views to about 4,000 views that are happening in the last weeks that are there, and these are the numbers that we are seeing here. But we got, in fact, we were shocked that we even got so many responses for a form we floated. More than 12,000 people responded and said it was very useful. They really liked it. The sessions helped them solve problems. They got doubts cleared. It was like a personalized tutoring session that they could also get. That's the kind of feedback we got. And that was nice. So that's what I'm saying. It's not something we are saying from our side. The feedback kind of validated the use of the session for people who came to it. So it might be good to, for you all to see which courses have these live sessions, whether your students are taking these, and if at all, tell them please to at least watch it later on. It really helps them in cracking the thing. That's why I said the pass percentage in engineering courses, if it's between 40 and 60%, this will definitely up it by at least a 10% more if they are watching these and doing some feedback from their side. Okay, this is the part that I love the most, and I'm really excited about this. This is something we all look forward to from the team after the exams are over, saying how many have become stars, how many have become, into various categories that are there, domain scholars and so on. This is the data we like to present. And the domain scholars are now at 782. We have 338 superstars. I hope all of you know these categories. Is there on the website. So domain scholar is the group of courses that we have put together, and we have a domain, so people have completed that. Superstars are people who have registered in 4 or 5, 6 exams, and they're topper in at least more than 3 exams. That's called a superstar. So in a semester, you do the max, and you actually are a topper in all of it also. And the believer is just that they are not toppers, but they do 4, 5, 6 exams. They pass in at least 4 exams that is there. Evangelists we do once a year. These are people who've stuck with us for 8 semesters without a break, registering for exams, doing more than 18 exams, and passing most of it. That is something as an evangelist we have. Then we have motivated learners. Discipline star is 50 weeks of learning in a discipline. And that seems to be the highest category where we are seeing. 50 is like roughly 4 courses, 4 or 5 courses you can say. So that itself is a lot, because colleges typically mandate 1 or 2 courses, we would say. So if they are doing 5, it's more out of their interest. And somebody is doing it in a particular discipline, they are still working on an area, focusing on an area. So that's about 6,330. The unique stars, like I said, if you take the unique people across all of this, it's about more than 10,000 now for us. So that's what we have. You can see the growth of these star categories that is there. Domains, we started with 8 domain scholars in 2019. Now we are steady at about 130 per semester. That's what we seem to be getting. Superstars is like amazing one category that we have. These people who are on 6-6. In fact, I'll show you a video where there is one star who came to Chennai. She said she's been a superstar 2 times and she wants to do a hat trick. So she's registered for 6 and she wants to come in next time too and say, I'm superstar for the 3rd time. So we had one person like that. Evangelist is at 76, slowly increasing, where people are there. And it's very interesting to see when we see the feedback videos we collect from the exam centers or something like that, or meet people, right? People now work towards becoming a star. It's not about naturally or organically going, but people also realize there are categories like this, and they're saying, I'm working towards becoming the first domain scholar or a star, or this star I want to become, or something like that. So it's nice to see at least some of them being motivated like that. And enthusiast, discipline stars, it's all there. So like I said, this time in July 2023, we had more than 3,583 stars. We give away t-shirts to them. We dispatch t-shirts to all of them. Domain scholars, we also dispatch hoodies to them. A lot of photographs on our social media if you're following us, with all these people giving us feedback, wearing it, or just sharing photos saying, I'm proud to be a star today of NPTEL, right? Domain certification, I think most of you know it. I don't know if I should go into it, but yeah, it's a bouquet of courses. We put together 53 domains. In fact, this Jan semester, we've introduced a new domain called sports sciences. I don't know if you'll have seen it, but we had some press releases on it and all. From IIT Madras, we have a center of excellence in sports science, and there's a lot of analytics and associated, content going out from there. So this is something we've started as a domain. 7 courses have come out in the sports science domain, related to, I think, nutrition, diet, your exercise, how do you keep your fitness, and so on. And interestingly, the SMEs for these courses are people like, there's Virat Kohli's personal trainer who's one of the SME. There's the Indian teams, I think the Royal Challengers or somebody else, I don't know. I've not been too much in that meetings, excepting 1 or 2 for approvals. So some IPL team ka nutrition and dietitian person is actually doing the SME content for 1 more course and so on. So these are practitioners who have been providing content for these courses, and they wanted to actually put it out to say it's a next emerging field possibly for people who are interested in this. It's kind of agnostic across people who want to learn. So it could be engineering students interested in this who want to do it also. It's like open. It's not like you need a background in it. Quite accessible courses I saw. And a lot of shooting we did in our gyms, in our playgrounds, and somewhere else going out and all. The course has been designed like that because they wanted to show a lot of it. So that's, I think, 1 more new domain we added. We have been debating a couple of more domains we want to add, probably to be coming out. But currently, I think we have 53 domains that are out there. And some of the most popular, of course, are computer science. That's the data science, AI programming, that every single time aces the numbers that are there. And Yeah, this is a domain certificate we give, listing out all the courses they have done. That lady faculty from South, she still holds the position of being the single person having completed 4 domains. We thought this time somebody might come, but looks like somebody was saying next time I will equal it. So we'll have to wait and see. But otherwise, 3 domains completed. There are 7 2 domains completed, 46 1 domain completed, 665 people that are there. And yeah, she's there, Miss Dr. Suganti, and these are the people from various. The next popular after the CS domains, of course, are the faculty domains, faculty, basic, faculty, advanced. That's what we see most people kind of doing it. And typically, we are seeing that the mean number of semesters in which a domain is completed is about 3 or 4. So that's what they're doing. But there are, of course, people like the first one where, 2 people in 1 semester, like the superstar stuff, they finished all domain courses and got a domain out. So outliers, but yeah, we do have people like them too. Where are these superstars from? So this is this time data, the July 2023 data. 6 courses present, 6 courses passed, and they're topper in all 6, right? These are superstars. From Ashok Leyland, we have an employed person, a faculty from Aditya Institute, employed again from somewhere, then faculty in NIT Trichy, from Bapuji Institute. So many of them who have done 6 courses registered and present, 4, 5 or 6 courses exam toppers. So this is something that we have on our side. And these are the student NPTEL superstars. It's interesting to see IIT students there. So we were also quite surprised, but we found them. So IIT Roorkee, IIT Kharagpur, we found quite a few of them. But otherwise, the other institutes are also there as the NPTEL superstars for the student category. And this is the highest number of course takers. So 53 is the highest we are finding as of now. A person who has done 53 courses with us is the highest for now. Then of course you have 50, 48, 47, it goes on. The bulk is of course the 1 course, which is the 13 lakhs that is there. 4 lakhs have done 2. But it's very, very encouraging to see if you see more than 4 courses, right? 4 courses onwards itself is about 1 lakh or so. So that is at least people who are coming back to us to keep studying, which is a very nice feature of this particular thing. And the right side table is for July 2023 alone. So 528 people registered for 6 courses, and 920 did 5 courses, and so on. Not a small number in an absolute sense. When you compare to 6 lakhs, yes, but in an absolute sense, I think they are also either faculty working or they're working professionals or students doing a degree. It's not like they sit at home and study 5 courses with us in a semester, right? They are doing something plus a 5 here. So that's particularly interesting. Highest number of NPTEL course takers in July, Jan to this one, 4 semesters we were tracking. How many did 24, right? Every semester 6, 6, 6 we were trying. So 23 courses, 22 courses and all we found. And again, lot of faculty here. Very, very nice to see a lot of faculty doing NPTEL courses. I'm hoping it's not by force. I'm hoping it's by interest, and people really want to ace. In fact, we had these star categories, some faculty come, and it was very nice. I don't know if I have that video here. But there was a faculty from a college who was actually saying that they were appointing an NPTEL coordinator for the college. And he was nominated. But when he went into the meeting, they asked him how many courses you've done. And he said, I've not done any course. So apparently they sent him back saying, you're capable, but we need you to do some NPTEL courses because you're going to become the NPTEL coordinator. So he was sent back. So then he started skimming and seeing, okay, what is this I have to study now? And he went back. Then he said, I registered for enrolled to 1 course, registered for 1 course. Then I told my friends I've done this. They also registered to 1 course. Then he said, okay, we are all going for the same interview, I have to better it. Then I registered for 2. Told them, they also registered for 2. I did 3, they registered for 3 in the same semester, like while they were doing it, right? Then he said, after that I kept quiet. I'm not going to tell them how many courses I do. So, but we are also capitalizing on this ecosystem where we say, can we give something more formal? So NPTEL is there for certifications, but there's more a formal diploma or degree that students can acquire if they are there. In fact, one of the things we are talking about, a call that we had maybe a month back is that there is a college in Chennai that has completely formalized this process, in fact. So what they've done is they've done an open call out to their students. They've said, all of you can attend the qualifier exam that we have. So there's a entrance exam equivalent we have here. We coach you for it. You don't have to go anywhere for it. So they've said, if all of you try the qualifier exam, if you pass it and you get into it, they are funding the fees completely for the IIT Madras program from their regular whatever the student pays. Apart from it, they've appointed a coordinator for this. They are giving them some attendance time off from the regular to do this program, some computer facilities and things like that, where they say it will be a really positive for them, where their students are able to do their own campus degree program. They have art, science, they have engineering too. So they do that and they do this. So they are basically making it accessible for them formally through the college and not looking at this as a competition, but more like a collaboration, right? That you do both, and it's for the benefit of the students ultimately that this happens. So these slides, I just wanted to show that there are these two programs out there. If you really want, and the fees is very, very comparable, it's very less. There are enough waivers for those less than 5 lakh per annum income, less than 1 lakh per annum income. For less than 1 lakh per annum income, the entire 4-year BS degree is at 80,000 today. So for the 50%, 5 lakh per annum income, it's 50% waiver. So that is something. CSR support we have for more than about 2,000 students. They're studying for free in the program and so on. So this is something that I just wanted to show. And the electronic systems, we are just a term old. We are in the second term now. But we have started labs also. So there are enough labs for it where they come to IIT Madras, stay with us for about 4-5 days. They do the labs in person there and they go on. So we had the first set of labs that we did for them. And we also do a lot of cultural, technical events. So they have, students have created some 50-60 clubs and societies. There are houses we have put them in. And every year in the month of May, about 3,000-4,000 students come to IIT Madras for about 5 days to actually do a variety of activities. We have some certificate distribution and all. So it's a good mix of, you know, online. And in fact, I should say NPTEL helped us to bring out this program, because the experience we gained from NPTEL in running exams, running courses, coordinating with faculty, knowing the works of how to do it actually gave birth to this program. And we have capitalized on that for actually running this. So we are grateful to NPTEL for that. The faculty contacts we got, we made it a pan-institute initiative, and inter-institute initiative also as part of that. Was again from NPTEL that we, you know, actually gained and kind of had an advantage that we did here. So this is something that you can take back. We had sent, I think, posters. So that's what, when we started out in 21, that legal approval was not there saying you can do 2 degrees. But now that you can do 2 degrees and both will be recognized, which is what UGC has said and AICTE has endorsed, I think it might be good, at least the top 5%, 10% students of yours who might be interested in such an opportunity, it could be something that you take back to them and you can at least inform them about it. If they want, they can of course pursue it. Yes, sir.
Ji, good morning. Myself Dr. Prashant from Government College of Engineering, Nagpur. I'm Professor and Dean Infrastructure, an NPTEL star and topper of the Maharashtra. Just now told it is 18th number mine.
Oh.
So there is a good news to share with all. RTMNU Nagpur has started the additional degree based upon this NPTEL. If a student doing BTech Civil Engineering, if he is completing 18 to 20 credits, that is 6 courses either, he will be given BTech in Civil Engineering plus minor in Computer Science or other, this one. Okay. So there are 3 degrees will be awarded. Number 1 is the honors. Second will be the major. If his CGPA is above 7, he will be given honors. Another is the 7, less than CGPA 7, major. And if it is from the other than the domain, if it is from domain, then he will be getting honors and major. Yeah. And if it is other than the domain, then he will be given the minor. So thank you, Didi.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted to say thanks a lot. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ma'am, can I?
Yes.
So about this, are there any credits for that?
So credits come from what we give. If you credit it into the program, you cannot take a credit transfer. But if it's not part of the program, say you have done some 6 courses in foundation level where you have not completed all 8, so we have not utilized the credit to award you something, right? Those can be taken for credit transfer. That depends on how you accept it, right? That is something that is there.
Okay, but this BS, it will be a degree by IITM.
Yes.
So on that degree, there are no credits you are awarding.
142 credits.
142.
Yeah, the entire BS is 142 credits. Foundation is 32 credits. Diploma is 54 credits. The BSc is about 28 and BS is 28. So total of 142 credits is the BS program.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Excuse me.
Yes.
After this degree, can a student admitted in a PG course
Yes.
in offline
yes.
mode?
Yes.
Offline.
Yeah, yeah. They've all written GATE. In fact, GATE has started a data science paper now. This is the first year that we had a data science paper. I think about 70,000 or so wrote the GATE data science paper. And many institutes are starting data science program. Even IIT Madras is launching an MTech in data science. So they will all be eligible for writing that. They'll be eligible for writing any of the GATE exams or going abroad. It is already happening there. This is like a formal proper degree from IIT Madras, same like the... That also you can do. You can do this as sole degree. About 4,000 students are doing this as the primary degree after 12th standard, saying, I don't want to do anything else, I'll just do this. That's also happening, yes.
Good morning, ma'am. Yeah, here.
Yeah.
I'm Rajkumar Pawar from LCID 211, Gradient Stop Technology. I am working as an SPOC since 2015. And I just attended 2 days back meeting of chairman, UGC chairman's meeting. And I seen the presentation from NPTEL, and all other national coordinators are given the very less number, and NPTEL given such a big number. So I am very much happy. I'm feeling proud to be in a SPOC of NPTEL.
Thank you.
And second, I want to ask, ma'am, newly BCBR is added.
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah, so BCBR is a basic course in biomedical research. So it's a course that the National Medical Council has brought out. For the last, I think, 5 years, we've been coordinating it for them. It's a mandatory course for doctors in the government profession or somewhere else if you're going. And it's a mandatory pass-fail course for PG medical students. So since we have a lot of local chapters that are medical colleges, or there are students who are doing some allied areas, for all of them, they have to complete this course if they have to get into the PG. So there was a lot of requests from SPOCs saying we are not seeing that data, we were not loading it so far. It's not part of the regular NPTEL where we'll do the stars and everything else, but we're just showing the data for them. If it's not applicable to you, it's not applicable to you, that's all. It's a medical side thing that we're just coordinating for them, that's all.
Subject choice from the student can choose some of the
So there are multiple exits only. So the foundation is an exit where you get a certificate. Diploma in programming is an exit. Diploma in data science is an exit. BSc is an exit. BS is an exit. So there's no minor on top of it. In the degree level, if they do a certain set of electives,
Yeah,
we
that's
might
what
give
I'm
a minor.
asking.
It's in the works, but we've not yet formalized it.
So there is no
Not
option
yet.
for
Not
elective subjects.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Madam,
Yes.
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 actually you are showing this particular slide in the SPOC workshop.
Yes.
So I want to have one request key. Suppose as a local chapter, if we get the collaboration with
Yeah.
our college, individual institutes, those who are interested to market or launch this particular product from IIT, and we can actively involved in the group registration of our students and motivate our students so that a collaborative.
Write to us. So that's what we had said that time also. There is a team that works on it. You can write to us. Kamla ma'am, in fact, is part of this also. So she will take care of some parts of it.
So
You can
we
write
can
to
have
us.
a
We will see.
collaboration, and then
Yeah, yeah.
we can have a degree where college name also may be involved, or
Yeah,
as
yeah.
per the guidelines.
Sure, we can
Okay.
work out.
Thank
on
you
that.
so much, madam.
Thank you. Okay, so this is just a brief thing about it. We thought
ma'am,
this will.
Is there is any master's program
Yeah,
associated
sorry.
with that particular program?
We haven't yet done online. I think Kanpur is doing some e-masters, but that's for working professionals. I don't know if IIT Bombay has any online masters yet, right? All are physical programs only, no? We don't have any online degree programs. Okay. Kanpur has some e-masters they have started, which are master degree or diplomas that they have done. IIT Madras has web-enabled MTech programs which are for working professionals, not for students. In this model, we have not yet done. So these are the first two that have come out. I mean, in the entire whole of India, I think these are the first IIT which has brought this out. So we are just seeing how the reception is, how the industry will perceive it, what is the success rate of the students. So far, it's all been positive. If it works out, yes, there'll be more coming out then. Data science and applications. It's a full stack programming as well as a data science program.
Acha.
It becomes like an IT plus a data science capability.
So currently only BS data science is available.
BS Electronic
BS
Systems is also there. So the
okay.
Electronic Systems is an electrical engineering equivalent, but we are focusing more on the skills part. So embedded systems, the hardware components, the designing of it, we are taking it into more that stream. So that program is also on now.
So in near future, any plans for other BS degree for other programs?
Yeah, that's
also?
what I was saying. So we have to
So,
see how these go. We are just 3 years
yeah.
old. So we still have to see on the first placements, the first thing, how are students coping, and then we'll probably think about more. Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. Sorry? Yes, I can share the thing, or we can do one more meeting also. So we had circulated one for a meeting about a month, I don't know, month or maybe 2-3 weeks ago. So we had shared something. We'll reshare that, or we can have, you can write to us and maybe somebody from the team will contact you. Yeah, this is that college that had done something. So we went to their college and we were pleasantly surprised because they kept on saying, come for a felicitation. We didn't understand why we had to go there. So we went there and then they told us, oh, this is a formal thing they're doing and they have these students and they are actually helping them. So a college helping them to do this degree was something even we didn't know till then, that we went there and actually learned about it. Then we said, okay, this is a good model, you know, maybe we should be furthering it now that everything is formalized. So, yeah, let me do a quick run through. Most of it I think you all should know, but let me also just do a quick run through in the time that I have. This is credit transfer. So yeah, credit transfer up to 40% is now permitted by UGC ICT, and in fact, there have been a lot of meetings and follow-ups with us from the ministry side on who is doing credit transfer, how are they doing credit transfer, what are the numbers, which courses, which colleges are doing, which colleges are not doing, and not like we have all the information actually with us, right? I mean, when you all send something, we have certain things cataloged, but I don't think we have like a pakka system on our side to gather who is actually doing credit transfer and which modalities and all that. So I think the ministry has been asking, I think every university and college must have gotten some letters from the ministry which also says this, or gathering data and all that, but there's a huge push on the ministry side to ensure that there is some credit transfer happening in every institute from the SWAYAM platform. In fact, there is a talk of maybe, currently we have SWAYAM, which is a free courses for credit transfer. There might be a few industry offered courses also that possibly come in, that they are also trying to see whether they can make it open for students and how to work it out. So that's also some initiative going on from another group that's there. And yeah, just for our own reference here, does your college do credit transfer for students from NPTEL courses? Okay, ABC is still, I'm live, so I will not talk, but yeah, it's a dicey thing. So ABC we're implementing, DigiLocker, ABC, some integration is happening, but I think we're finding some challenges there because we don't collect the Aadhaar numbers, and without the Aadhaar numbers, I think all those don't work. So there's some challenge in gathering the data, linking it up, putting up certificates there, and so on. So, yes.
I am one of the ABC coordinators, and on Tuesday there is a meeting in Delhi regarding implementation of APAR, which would be a AI-enabled account creation. Now we have individual account creations and bulk creation by the colleges, but once APAR comes, right from 10th or 12th standard, there will be a single ID which will be printed in all the mark sheets. So once it comes, your admission intake itself, you have to feed in that number. Once you feed that number, every small credit and even micro credit will be mapped, and then automatically it will come to your account. And it will be the owners of the particular college or university to whether to accept the credit or not to accept the credit, depending upon what is their input requirement. So this is what is going to happen. It's going to be AI enabled, and there will be no problem after that.
Yeah, but I think there are a lot of technical challenges there.
Technical challenges, yes,
integrating all the workflows to that system.
There are many places where the old mark sheets are not even mapped.
Yes.
So as you said, that the best way to map it is using the Aadhaar, and even the names are differently kept in different states. Yeah. In certain states, the surname comes first. In certain states, the surname comes in the last. There are initials. There are initials which comes in the beginning. There are initials which comes in the last. So this has to be, streamlined. This is the biggest challenge. The name.
Yeah. So there are some schemes that are being spoken about. This is one of it. But how soon the colleges and universities can adapt and change the workflow, integrate it, push things, that kind of software capability and expertise, how many of them have that they can use readily is not something we are sure about. So I think that's where the challenge is. It's not about formulating is easier, but when you implement it on the ground is where I think we are seeing also issues that are there. But let's see, let's hope that it works.
Ma'am.
Yeah. Okay, so credit transfer, yes, is 38 and 31. So, okay, more of them are there. Any particular challenges in universities that are not adopting it for credit transfer? Any reason why not?
I am from Nagpur University, Dr. Rajesh.
Yeah.
In Nagpur, like we have for MBA colleges, we are kind of having a compulsory kind of mode wherein they need to complete 2 SWAYAM courses.
Correct.
So once that is in place, now it's become our responsibility to see that our 250 students, everybody does couple of courses.
Okay.
So once that happens, there will be a huge kind of spike in whatever you are seeing there.
But
Like
this is
at
for
least there
MBA
should be-
students, right?
Right, for MBA.
Only MBA,
It is
right.
there in Nagpur University. For
Correct.
MBA, it is there. Now they are coming up with a lot of other combinations also with other courses. Once this happens, there will be a huge push. So in say 80, say there are suppose say 18 or 20 subjects of a student is taking up, and even if he is made compulsory to take 1 course or 2 course, then the whole thing will change.
Correct.
So
But
they are seeing
anybody
the benefit
here,
of it also.
yeah, who's not implementing credit transfer, that you still see a challenge, and why either your university or college is not doing it? The people who have said 31 who have said
Madam,
no.
I have one question.
Yeah.
During the implementations of credit transfer, for the affiliated colleges, we are going to implement NEP 2020.
Okay.
So there is one problem during the implementation is that generally the semester of science colleges will be end during the Diwali vacations, and
Okay.
second semester will be end at the April month. So if some student have not passed the online courses, if some subject will be back, then how it's re-examination provision for that student?
Okay, so re-exam
There
is
one
a
problem regarding that.
Yeah, so a couple of recommendations we always give is first semester for the student when they enter college, probably don't do NPTEL courses because they are moving from a school system to a college system, and it may all be new to them. Or okay, best case, worst case, do some soft skill course, English course where they at least understand what is an online course, maybe just go through it. It's not still technical content heavy, right? And then second semester, third, fourth, be it if it's art science, that is the time that you can get the students to do some courses so that they have 1 year still before they graduate, and there is some time for you all to take care of these cases where they are absent for the exam or do not pass an exam. The way that re-exam works is, yes, we don't do re-exams immediately in the same semester, but one thing we say is if the colleges can have a policy where for students who have either been absent or not passed, that they can conduct an alternate exam. So what we say is all the assignments are open to you all. So you know what is the kind of training that has been given to them. Even if you can shuffle up from the assignments, or if you have faculty in that content who can create some questions from it, and you can run your own exam, and you say it can be either the NPTEL certificate if they pass it, or our exam they pass it, and you give credits where the learning has still happened from the NPTEL course. That is one way of tackling this. Or in the semester where the course runs again, the student can register for the exam again and come in for that. That's what we say as the make-up exam or something like that, that they can actually come in. We don't do re-exams there. But again, when the credit policies are happening, always best to put it into an open bucket or a general electives bucket where you're not defining that XYZ course, if they don't pass, they don't graduate. Don't put it as a core, don't put it as a mandatory elective, don't put it as mandatory even, right? It's not like 100% of the students may be able to cope from these courses. Great if they are, but if they are not, then how are you going to kind of, handle it? So we would say this is, see, MOOCs themselves as a philosophy has been to open out the access for good education for anybody who's interested. It's not supposed to be a mandatory thing for people at some level. It is to say, I'm giving you a larger bouquet, study what you want, when you want, where you want, how you want. That is what MOOCs are. That's why the MOOCs, when people say your enrollment is so large, your exam registration is so less, we actually say it's great. People are sampling, people are trying, people are leaving, which is what we want them to do. We want them to see whether they can do something. If they don't do it, please leave it, right? That's the whole point. It's not like a degree program, I go to college, I like it or not, I have to pass my 3 years, 4 years, get a degree and get out. It's not like that. Don't like the MOOC course, go out. You don't like the platform, go to another platform. You learn from wherever you are. That's a flexibility that MOOCs is supposed to give. So when you make policies also, make the policy open so that it's an option for the students to take it. It's an option for students to take the kind of courses they want to take. For instance, even in a class of, say, mechanical engineering, some students may be interested in taking, say, IP-related courses. Maybe they're entrepreneurial, they want to take entrepreneurship courses, IP-related, patent-related. There might be another chunk who wants to do programming data science courses. There might be a chunk who wants to learn German and Japanese and do something with that in their courses. So it's not like all 60 students will have the same taste and flavor. They're already doing it within your college, almost studying the same thing. So let MOOCs be the place where they can come and actually try out different things, do different courses. So if your policies can enable that, where even if you say we are taking 3 courses for credit transfer, 4, but don't define it that all 1,000 have to do course A by faculty A from this institute A. Sometimes we have a challenge because that faculty may not be running the course again. They are busy, we can't run it. Then it becomes a problem for us too. So that's what we have been saying always. People who are in the policy making groups, please see that your policies are open. It's more an option for the students, one more option they can learn from and credit, one more option of taking any course they want. If they pass, they credit it. If they don't pass, they don't credit it. You can, keep it flexible in that sense at some level. That is what we would recommend in terms of policy. Yes.
Hello, ma'am. I have a question.
Sorry.
Hello.
Where are you?
We are using credit transfer system.
Okay.
Some students remain fail into results. So can we use NPTEL Plus courses for credit?
That depends on your university, sir. You have to accept the NPTEL Plus courses for credit. It's not up to us. So we are a course offering body. Your council has to accept and take courses from here for credit. So everything depends on the council of the university, the college and all. We are just offering agencies. We do not, actually regulate the policy. We are not part of the policy anywhere.
But students are saying NPTEL Plus courses fees are too high than regular courses.
It is supposed to be more for the working professionals. We are not geared it for the colleges basically. We had more kept it for working professionals who wanted anytime certification. So we got a lot of requests where they said, I have to learn Python in a week. Next week I'm putting on a project and I have to start coding there. So can you give me this? So they can't wait for our 3 months, January term, come back, write exam and all that. Managed and offered. Because like you say, we'll have so many colleges which say, this is my even semester, this is my odd semester. We'll end up running like 1,500 courses every single semester. And it really does not help, right? So it makes sense to probably split the courses there.
For, at least in our system, etc. These are more for the electives, and with the NEP falling in place, there is a lot of push for students doing courses which are outside their discipline, which could be electives and other courses. So from the university point of view, it might be more worthwhile for you to look at credit transfer for these courses. So in our, at IIT Bombay, they can take 4 courses as electives through credit transfer and any for additional learning. And the other thing which we are encouraging is core courses for students who have a problem coping with regular courses at the regular pace and who are in academic. We have a program where we have students who are having a challenge with the regular courses. We are allowing core courses for only these students. But that too, we don't list out the courses, but the courses which they want to take, they can choose. So we don't prescribe any courses. And this goes through central, any departmental policy making body which approves whether this course is okay and it goes. So each university should come up with their own policy because you know what is the local, logistics issues that you face. The NPTEL certification is linked with the NPTEL exam. So if anything other than that for credit transfer, I think is something which the universities will have to come up with.
Hello.
Yeah.
I'm Vandana Khandelwal, spoke of MIT Academy of Engineering. My question is that can NPTEL rearrange examination for those students who failed immediately after 15 days or 1 month? Because actually we follow credit transfer scheme for the BTech final year student. And for the regular courses, if a student fail, then we arrange re-examination for regular courses. But it's very difficult to arrange re-examination for the NPTEL courses. So what is the solution?
Yeah, that's exactly one of the recommendations we have in our credit transfer. Please don't do credit transfer from NPTEL. In fact, in the last year itself we say, 7th semester, 8th semester, making it a mandatory component for them to graduate. We've had this with a couple of universities in the past, and we've actually gone back and said, please don't do this. This is the really not a good way in which you have to implement NPTEL. Like I said, NPTEL has to be more like, it's not for all students. You can't mandate all students to pass NPTEL courses. Whether they are to that level, whether they understand, whether they have that interest is not something that we know. And because of our inability to arrange exams like you're asking also, like I was saying, we coordinate across, say, these 720 faculty to get 2 question papers, then 6 lakh exams across the country we are doing. So it won't be possible for us to do it in pockets or for some courses and all that. So the operations are so large, this is the best that we are able to do. So how can we change policies to better it is something I would suggest that you all have to look into. Remove it from the 8th semester, definitely. 7th semester itself, I would say, is a little too much. 4, 5, 6 is the best place to put credit transfer in, so that do the course, come back for credit transfer in 7th semester. That's something. In fact, in the BS program, we do that. We allow for NPTEL courses to be credited in the BS degree level and the BSc level. But they can start doing NPTEL courses from when they enter the program in the foundation level. So it's typically about, say, 6 terms, 7 terms. So we say in 7 terms, you complete any of the NPTEL courses, but I will credit it for you in the degree level. So they get all the time, you can redo, we've given them a list of courses and we said only this is permitted. But then they finish all that and they can come back to credit. And if they don't want to credit, they don't credit it, that's all. So that should be some model I think is the best to follow for NPTEL across all colleges, across all departments, disciplines and so on. That will be the best too. Re-exams will be very difficult, ma'am. I don't think we'll be able to do it at all.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah.
Actually, just adding to the previous question. There are certain courses which are kind of like most demanding or very famous courses, but it is available only once a year. That means
such as?
Available in only one semester. For
Yeah.
For example, research ethics for PhD scholar. So, and another course there is related to introduction to marketing, which is available only once a year or once in a semester. So it is just kind of a suggestion or a question that if it is available throughout the year or throughout 2 semesters in a year, if it is possible.
So research, yes, we do have a course that runs every single semester. It's in fact a course that Professor Pratap used to coordinate with a couple of faculty. It used to be called Introduction to Research. I think now it's called Research Methodologies or something like that. Methodologies, right? So that runs every single semester since 2015. We've been running it till now without a break in a semester. So that goes every semester. But yes, marketing and all, we don't run it every semester because we have marketing 1, marketing 2, marketing 3, I think. I think we keep switching between the 3. But what we can do is we can look at numbers. If there's enough demand, what we do is take courses on the same topic from 2 different faculty across 2 different semesters. So same faculty will not agree to us to run it every single semester. Only few of them have, so we run the 30 or 40, like the programming courses, some data science courses and all that. But the remaining, I think we'll need alternatives. So we'll check out, we'll look at the list. So if you'll have some requests like this, maybe write to the local chapter ID. We will consolidate all the courses you think we need to run maybe every semester. We'll see whether we can get faculty from different institutes offering something similar so that the title remains, the contents are similar, and at least that way I think we should be able to run it. The same faculty, same course may not really be easy for us to run. We'll do that. So you can write to local chapter, we'll definitely take a look at it.
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yes.
For credit transfer, by default, the result of all enrolled students should have to be shared with a college or local chapter.
Yes.
We not get the result of all enrolled students because they not choose the option yes to share the information with college.
Okay. So one thing which we have done this time, last semester, is that we had collected the college domains for the email IDs. So about 500 SPOCs gave us the college domain email ID. So if you are at, say, IIT is at smail.iitm.ac.in, IITB will have something at student.iitb.ac.in. So if you all gave us the domain, and we made a policy approval saying that any person, be it a faculty or be it a student, if they have used the domain, college domain email ID to enroll to NPTEL courses, we will show that result in the SPOC login irrespective of whether they say yes or no. So the thing we said was if a student does not want to show their result to the college, they have to go with a personal email ID because anyways we can't trace at that point what information they give us, whether it's right or wrong, there's no validation at all. But since there were so many requests coming and we were holding off on privacy, there was an idea that came from a couple of SPOCs which said if they use the college domain email ID, it's like an official declaration anyways. So that time you can show it to us. So we said, okay, this seems reasonable, we'll do it. So if you have a college domain email ID through which students register and you can share it with us, for all those people, we can definitely share the results with you. But if they come from a personal email ID, a lot of colleges told us we don't have a domain, they all use Gmail. If they come with Gmail, we cannot show it to you because at that point, I mean, I don't even know what information they select, LC they select, we are not clear on anything that they do. So those results we will not push in unless they say a yes to the college.
But ma'am, I think
not with us, no, they will, yeah, that they,
next students are confused about that, whether the result is shared with college or not. Yeah. Yes, yes. Yes.
yeah, so maybe, so in, again in IIT what we do, which many SPOCs I guess do is, we share one entire SOP to them on how you have to register to NPTEL courses if you want credit transfer. So IIT Madras we have select this, select this, select this. Only if you do all of this, we even share data. So IIT Madras also takes data from us only. So only those who have at smail.iitm, we share with them and only that shows up in the workflow for crediting. So without that, they don't do it at all. So that we send them a kind of a information page before that saying, go to this page, put a drop down, we do an image capture, select this, select this. If students do all the steps properly, yes, the information will come, but if they choose something else, it's very difficult.
But ma'am, as they as they select the local chapter,
yeah,
as our college name, then they should share the result with the
Not
college.
if they are, that's what I'm saying, ma'am. If they come through the college domain, now we are enabling it. But if they come through a Gmail ID and they say no, we don't know if it's a personal preference of the person to say, I don't want to show to college. At that point, we don't have a guarantee that the college is taking it for credit transfer, or are they doing it for credit transfer? We don't have all that information, right? So I think it's up to them also. After 18, they also have rights and privileges. We can't go too much against that particular aspect. So up to domain, we said we'll go with it, not more than that.
Ma'am?
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, I'm Dr. Sheetal Tank from Atmiya University. Ma'am, I just wanted to understand if there is anything, like I feel Swayam, I mean NPTEL courses, if we want to see a good success rate, then I think the mentorship plays a major role. So at Atmiya University, we have come up with a draft policy to see if we can incentivize the mentors, higher than even, if they have mentored more students and if the students have done well, we would like to consider it as a higher, incentivizing in terms of even their, what you can say, appraisals. So is there any other such case study which could help us and support us in doing this kind of a policy? Or do you think that would be a good practice?
You want to take that?
Yes.
The incentives would be from your side. So,
Ma'am, we just wanted to know if there is any other university or college which is doing such kind of practices. Yeah. So that would help us too.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Dr. A.B. Pawar, Dean Academics, Sanjani College of Engineering, Kopargaon. We are an autonomous institute, and the credit transfer which ma'am was saying, we followed the guidelines of the NPTEL over there. But as you said, as a policy, see, we are an autonomous, so we started this practice from NPTEL practice from 2015, but we became autonomous before 4 years only. But when we came across with this credit transfer, as UGC said, for 40%, then the thought came ki how we can give it to you. Even ma'am said ki do not give it into the last semester. We agree with that, but we have given in the last semester. But what policy we adopted there, we completely given it from our fourth semester, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. And we have given 3 open electives, not other electives, only 3 open electives. And what we do, as we are directly transmitting all these marks, 25% assignment marks directly in our 25% continuous internal assessment, and 75% exam score, as it is 75 marks for us. So directly mapping from these marks to our marks, and then we convert into in our grades. Another thing is that when student failed, Even the same thing was there in our board of studies as well as academic council we discussed. When this point came, then that we came across with one more solution, is that like relative grading there.
Yes.
So we can give the relative marks for the students.
Yeah.
So if the students complete that, but our experience is that I want to share everyone here, this time also we are not offering it only for final year BTech student where our students are around 900, but for other, and if you see our today's count of enrollment from first year BTech up to the last year, today we are having more than 7,000 plus enrollment for the courses. And happy to share, ma'am, as you said, we should not give from the first semester, but we made one mandate. Now it is a mandate from our side. They should go for some continuous internal assessment as an NPTEL course. Though we are having other platforms like Coursera is also with us, but we have given these buckets as part of their continuous internal assessment. If the student pass that course, we give marks accordingly in our continuous internal assessment as in 60-40 pattern, 40 marks directly with this. So we are reducing the burden of faculty to assess their continuous internal assessment, and it is rightly said we are also having mentor. So one course we are assigning in this way for 40% marks and 60% our own end sem exam is available. So that way we are getting the marks and students are getting aware how to or in what sense college is now doing the credit transfer. One way we are doing mark transfer, one way we are trying for credit transfer. Because we cannot now mix up two things. UGC platform is a different way and this credit transfer is a different way. Tomorrow when it will go on UGC platform, we are supposed to give the credit map data, not to anyone else. So we are supposed to give very clear idea to everyone. In this way, if you follow that guideline, in guideline also it is clearly stated. See, they are not a policy maker, we are the policy maker, we have to find out a way. So if you give enough time to the learner to learn from 4th or 5th semester, they are able to do. Now in this case also, very clearly ma'am also stated, we should not give it to other electives, we should go for an open elective. And NEP is also now talking for the same. But when it comes, the one question is again very challenging for everyone, how to do a 40% online. So for this case, now we are starting, we have been taken 3 courses as a target every year. 1 course for second year, 1 course for third year, 1 course for final year. And that can come, now NPTEL is our legitimate platform. We have been decided we will use it for that course for its complete mark transfer first of all. So it will come automatically credit transfer there. And we have given a choice to the faculty to choose the course properly. We are mapping our curriculum with that. So our curriculum and most of the time the NPTEL curriculum should not have more deviation. So that help us, even for my faculty, to upskill. It is very important we should upskill. And happy to share, ma'am, here most of the faculty are even toppers now. Even myself also was a topper last time. And we are happy even we are the top performer mentors over there. And thanks for calling us here, considering us. Even my SPOC is also working very well. Because of some other reason he's not here. But happy to see, and it's a request from our side. I think everyone maybe agree with me. Whenever you will call such meeting, please call even policy makers like principal or director, as well as now I am a dean academics. I came here, so I got so many new points over here. Sometimes SPOC may not be able to give that idea, or sometimes policymaker may not have the time to listen them also. So it's our humble request, please even invite them also for this program. Let them connect, let collaborate together. Sure. And even I got a point of dual degree, wherein our NEP GR of Government of Maharashtra, it is stated, dual degree will be started with effect from academic year 2026-27. If you all are remembering that, it is clearly written over there. But when I seen this, I realized why to wait for that 2026-27? Yes, why not to start immediately? With the collaboration with you at this program. So it will also give the big canvas to us as well as for IITM there. And we'll have the best example, best case study in the world that yes, this way we can give very good dual degree to our students. Because ma'am, I'm not from that area like a metro city, we're from the remote area, but we're trying to do the best to our students, and we're happy that NPTEL is supporting us. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
regarding credit transfer.
Okay,
Yes,
yeah.
Regarding credit transfer, how faculty can be benefited of the credit transfer or credit earnings?
Yeah,
Yes.
let me come to that. That's, I think, there. But just to answer your question, ma'am, about the mentors. So the feedback we have gotten from a lot of colleges is, like you said, they also incentivize the mentors. They do give them some financial benefits. They do give them some points for when they go in for interviews and all that. So mentoring does help a lot. In fact, even for problems where you're saying that students don't select, details properly and all, there are many, many colleges. For instance, there's a college that does about 3,000 students every single semester with us. Continuously, they've been doing it since 2015. This is core courses transfer they do, elective courses transfer they do and all that. And they do it in like a systematic manner. The first day, they will bring all of them into the lab, 50, 100 people. They will make them sit there. The faculty will say, do this, do this, do this, enroll. Then after some 2 weeks, they will get all of them in. They will again get them all to register. Of course, we are against it and say, don't spoon feed them so much. They all have to go out and get jobs. But yeah, the college also does it to ensure, because they're very, wary of the fact that supposing some 5 students don't enroll, 5 students don't register, it becomes their problem that, these students don't complete the courses that particular semester, then what to do with them and so on. So there are colleges that actually do that. They take them to the labs every single time, get them to enroll, get them to register, finish off something. Assignments, they have periods in the timetable, they finish that. So it's also some colleges do it like that. Some are like, of course, if it's an open elective, it's up to you. If you want, you credit it, don't credit it. Again, depends on the policy that is there. The policy maker thing is a very nice idea, sir. Maybe if we want to even, convene another meeting where we call people and we say how we can implement, and maybe look at other issues that are coming up at their level or at the credit transfer administrative level, I think we'd be happy to know that, and we would also be happy to probably see what we can do in that particular aspect. So that is something. Let me just go to so this credit transfer, by the way, that 40% is a max limit. It's not a mandatory limit. You can do in 5%, you can do 10%. The max you can do is 40. So I think not all of you have to comply with the 40. You can go 5, 10, 15, whatever is there, because if you all do have faculty, why would you, do something like this? It's more like a complementary thing, a supplementary thing, an upskilling thing, a cross-domain thing that you can use, and so on. That is what we look at NPTEL platform on. We are not looking to substitute anybody in your colleges with us or our material or something like that. It should be more where you're using it where you don't have capacity. For instance, even in the IITs, right? Entire BTech batch of, say, 1,000 students into 4 batches today wants to learn programming and data science. But the computer science has only, say, 4 faculty who are offering these courses with a class capacity of 400. So what will the remaining 3,600 students do, right? Where do they go and study? They come to NPTEL. So even in IIT Madras, every semester we do credit transfer for almost 1,500 students. Many of them choose the ML subjects, the AI subjects, and so on. It's a good substitute for what they get on campus, and they can study from us at some level. Are we good on time or break? Okay.
Hello? Yeah. So we'll have a short tea break. So I request to all SPOCs, please gather here after 15 minutes.
I completed 27 courses in domain. I completed 27 courses in domain. I am NPTEL believer in 2020, NPTEL star in 21, NPTEL domain in 22, and NPTEL motivational star in 23. I do not apply for NPTEL courses for any promotion. Only to uplift my knowledge, I will apply for these courses, and I am very fascinated about these NPTEL courses, and I will promote these NPTEL to each and every my students, Every semester I have registered for these courses, and wherever there is exam, Saturday, Sunday, I don't sleep. 24 hours for one exam, 48 hours for two exams. I only study. I never sleep. And thanks to my family, my wife, for supporting me for this my achievement.
In total, I have actually taken 9 subjects up till now. In fact, I like the way how is it structured in NPTEL. Having said that, I think the courses definitely has the application as well as practicality for not only any professionals and experts, but more pertinently, even for normal common persons also. Many people may not have been able to do those courses in their normal engineering or management or law like me, or it's like value addition to me from my own academic endeavors, but also from perspective of being aware of what is happening in another. Not only tailored for experts and professionals, but also tailored for common persons also.
I have done 17 courses from NPTEL. 4 times I got NPTEL Believer and Learner certificate consecutively. 5 silver medals and 1 gold medals. And why I appear for exam? Because
exactly what was given in assignment, and it was very easy for us so that we can update the new techniques in that field and also to enrich our knowledge. Thanks to NPTEL. Also, more students, they have to come up to write this exam. Thank you.
I'm happy to introduce myself is Dr. K. Jayachandra, Principal of Sri Ram Engineering College.
My name is Pavitra Neelam. I am working as an assistant professor in Narasimha Engineering College, Hyderabad.
Yeah, this is Dr. C. Geeta. I'm a faculty from Mother Teresa Institute of Engineering and Technology, Palamneru.
Yes, my name is Srinivasulu. I am working as a senior lecturer in mathematics in Government Polytechnic, Tirupati.
Hi, I am Dr. M. Nishankar. I am Associate Professor and HOD of EEE Department in Sri Rama Engineering College, Tirupati.
I am Rupa Devi. I have 20 years of teaching experience.
My name is Dr. Jeevan Lakshmi from SVU University, Department of Microbiology.
I wrote the exam availability and management of groundwater resources. Being a principal of the college, engineering college, I am suggesting that all the students to write this type of examinations. And also our university also introduced this type of NPTEL examination for all students, third year and final year. I am happy to say that it is a good initiative for the students. And also I will tell all the students to write and participate in this type of examinations. Thank you.
This day I am writing the exam regarding the joy of computing Python. So I completed my BTech in 2008. At that time there is no courses related to the Python. It is very convenient to upgrade my knowledge by using this course. I enhance my skills also. It is very convenient. NPTEL is very interactive session. The sir will teach very much in easy way. They deal Python very much easy. The problem solving section is very interactive to do the work.
I did digital image processing exam, NPTEL SWAYAM. So it was very useful to enhance the knowledge. So it is very useful for even though faculty, we can enhance the knowledge based on these courses, so that we will follow number of courses in this SWAYAM app. It was very helpful.
So I have actually applied for this training program because of to develop my my subject knowledge, especially the higher mathematics. So here I applied here for 2 programs, that is mathematical methods and introduction to the mathematics methods. So in the morning session I completed 1 exam, and afternoon session I completed the 2nd exam. So this is helpful for the students as well as the faculty to develop their subject worth as well as rapport about the subject.
I registered accreditation and outcome based learning in the NPTEL SWAYAM. It's a 8 weeks program. It's a very good for faculty members especially. Nowadays all the institutes are going for accreditation. So that's why every faculty member has to register for this course, and they have to attend all these lectures of the eminent professors from the IITs. It's actually coming to the course. It's a very good program. First of all, the first 4 weeks related to the this program outcomes, program educational objectives, course outcomes, and how this outcome-based education is there. So it's a very good one for especially for teachers. And coming to the next 4 weeks, it's related to the how these video lectures and tutorial lectures are useful for students, and how as a faculty member how we are going to teach in the classroom, and how we are going to motivate the students for engaging in the classrooms, and how to gain outcome-based education. Okay, thank you. It's a very good program for teachers. Thank you once again.
I have come to write the NPTEL exam on research methodology. Actually, this certificate is been counted for FDP, Faculty Development Program. So this is one of the perks which a faculty can have every year. They can write 2 or more examinations and they can get certificates on this, which can be counted in AICT and UGC. So many faculty members are interested to write. This is one thing which is helping the career of faculty as well as the students too. Thank you.
I have applied to course Genome Editing and Engineering. It is a wonderful course. We come to know about the very recent advancements in this area, and I have applied it for this course to upgrade in my knowledge in the subject area so that I can teach well for the students. And I think the government has provided a very good opportunity for the teachers as well as students to know what's on in the world. And this course has provided me with such an opportunity. Thank you, SWAYAM platform. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Wafia from Amrita Vishwa Vidyapeetham, Coimbatore.
Sheena Vinci, and I'm a 4th year student from Karna University of Technology and Sciences.
I'm Sriram from Kanthamistra Technology.
I'm Hari Raghavan from CIT College. This is Sachin V. I'm currently pursuing final year mechanical engineering at Coimbatore Institute of Technology.
So I'm Jayavadri and PhD at Krishnamal College. Myself Varshini, as I'm a graduate of political science.
Gayatri PV. I am pursuing my ME first year for technology from Amanashgangi Institute of Engineering. I'm Samreen and I'm from PSG College.
Justin Joseph. I'm from Karunya Institute of Technology and Sciences, Coimbatore.
I'm Maggie Maria from Coimbatore.
Tanvi Raga. I'm from PSG College of Arts and Science.
This is Priyanka. I'm from Amrita Vishwadipam.
My name is Vinayak and I study in Amrita University.
I'm V. Rishi Kumar. I study in the Amrita Vishwa Vidyapeetham. I'm from 3rd year of BSc Mathematics.
Quantum Mechanics and Molecular Spectroscopy.
Canning Technology.
Work system design.
Short fiction.
Political science for adolescents and well-being.
Google Cloud Computing Foundations.
Innovation and Business Model.
Introduction to Probability Theory and Statistics.
Combinatorics. Combinatorics course.
So what I really liked about the course is it was very well structured. One thing I liked about the assignments a lot was that you don't really have to memorize any of the formulas. It's more of how you understand, and so was the test. And all in all, it was great and I learned a lot more.
PTL is a very good platform for getting exposure over different aspects of different multidisciplinary aspects, and the assignments are also quite easy. Videos are also quite understandable. Very good opportunity for all the students to attend.
After attending these 2 NPTEL courses, I think that online can make a change in everyone's life. So I think NPTEL is doing a good way by educating students through online mode.
The course was really excellent and which is very useful for my academic purpose also. I personally choose this course as my credit transfer for this current academic. Professors from IIT Madras are very good and their minds is one of the brilliant minds in the world.
I found the course somewhat educating because we could be able to analyze the background of the authors, and also it is very knowledgeable, and the time period was also good. I feel that this course has enriched my knowledge and made a curiosity in me to learn more about the Western political philosophers and even the Indian political philosophers. I am planning to take more political science related courses on the NPTEL program.
So it's really useful for us, and we can get so many information through it, and it's an add-on benefit for us as we get certificate from it.
So, and it was very easy, like the process of applying, taking assignments, and everything was so easy. So, very happy about it.
I've been made aware of NPTEL courses through emails, and we have been mandated by a college to complete a certain number of courses in order to gain credits for our BTech course. And the reason why I chose this course because I'm a part of my Google GCP program in my school college to expose myself to the wide area of Google's software management and other courses, and I appreciate and encourage others to take it as well.
It was as part of my MBA program. I've done this, and to improve my subject knowledge and the related knowledge, I chose this course.
I basically chose this course because it'll be useful for my higher studies because I want to pursue actuarial science. So the topics in the course were very related to the topics that will come in the exam. So that is why I chose this course. Yes, the NPTEL platform is very easy to navigate, and the courses are also very varied. So from mathematics to even the soft skills and all, it's very varied. So yes, I might take something in the future, whatever my interests are that time.
So this course is actually will help me as a base foundation for my research work. So this was opted, and then the overall learning experience was good. So it gave me a brief idea for how to handle all these basic problems towards my research work. The assignments and the other process and everything was very smooth. I had a very great experience.
I like the course, and I would still like to do some more courses from NPTEL because it seemed to be more useful for me to explore new things from the teachers who are providing subject through this platform. It is helpful for applying for job interviews and other things. I found it very useful to explore more about the subject, look into the subject deeper so that I can look into the other parts of the subject so that I can explore more.
Very nice course to explore deep into the subject, into the beautiful subject of combinatorics. This goes on to show that this is also used in some industries. So this certificate will be used in some industries. It is mentioned in the website.
As a team, the three of us, it was an enjoyable experience doing it, coming here, writing the exam. We didn't have any problems reaching here and also attending and writing the exams. So yes, as a whole, it was a nice experience, and I do feel like I will find myself applying to more courses and doing more. Thanks to NPTEL.
I completed 27 courses in domain. I am NPTEL believer in 2020, NPTEL star in 21, NPTEL domain in 22, and NPTEL motivational star in 23. I do not apply for NPTEL courses for any promotions, only to uplift my knowledge. I will apply for these courses, and I am very fascinated about these NPTEL courses. And I will promote this NPTEL to each and every my students. Every semester I have registered for these courses, and whenever there is exam, Saturday, Sunday, I don't sleep. 24 hours for one exam, 48 hours for two exams. I only study. I never sleep. And thanks to my family, my wife, for supporting me for this my achievement.
In total, I have actually taken 9 subjects up till now. In fact, I like the way how is it structured in NPTEL. Having said that, I think the courses definitely has the application as well as practical.
We'll start the next part of the session. We have Professor Devdeep Pushkayatra from Desai School of Entrepreneurship, IIT Bombay. He had offered 2 courses under NPTEL online certification. I request sir to please share your experience with our SPOCs.
I can use this. And how do I change it? Okay. All right, namaskar. Yeah, all right. First of all, thank you. Thank you on behalf of myself, my course TA, Shakti. I think a lot of the hard work is not done by the professor. It's actually done by the TA. So Shakti worked very hard to put my courses on stream. And thank you all for your support for the course. And my colleagues here, Ashish is here, Professor is here, from IIT Bombay, thank you for the support. Okay, that's point number 1. My course is in the area of entrepreneurship. So I'm very happy in one way and slightly disappointed in another way. And I have a request for all of you. 100 students, 50 students, we are creating future ourselves. So, what we need is, if you've got one professor here, when she teaches, she's creating another 100 professors or officers or executives or business people. Education has a multiplier effect. Entrepreneurship education has a double multiplier. Why? Because if a teacher creates 100 entrepreneurs, that 100 entrepreneurs create 1,000 jobs. And what does our country need today? Jobs. What's the point of lots and lots of knowledge if there are no jobs? Entrepreneurship education is a double multiplier. Point number 2, we saw mind-blowing numbers of NPTEL, how it has grown. 27 lakhs, 6 lakh examinees. And so many courses, 700 courses. Now I want the NPTEL people to kindly listen to this. Who is, NPTEL Bombay, please. Bharti? Where is Bharti? Madam. Wait, let me just talk to the NPTEL people. Madam ji, Bharti, I have a request for you. Okay, and for everybody. We have 700 courses. How many courses do we have on entrepreneurship? This semester, right now, how many courses in entrepreneurship? No, not 20. There are 3. 1 Kharagpur and 2. 3. When a country is crying for jobs, NPTEL this semester has 3 entrepreneurship jobs. 3 entrepreneurship courses. Please, let's have some more entrepreneurship courses. Let's look at the way we structured a program. 6 lakh people will do the exams. And we shared on the screen the reasons why they're doing the exam. What are the choices? I want credits. Fantastic. I want a job. Fantastic. I want to apply for higher education. Fantastic. There is no option, I want to create a new business. So please encourage more entrepreneurship courses. Please encourage your students to get into entrepreneurship. Please give a choice at least. I am doing NPTEL to create a new job. Please, can you do that? Okay. And let's get more faculty to do entrepreneurship courses. We are desperate. India needs jobs. Okay. Just looking at my courses, and thank you for the support. Last semester, NPTEL had 15 lakh, what is the number was? 12 lakh, right? Enrollment. I had only 10,000 enrollments. So I'm happy there's 10,000. First time I've done NPTEL. I did not even know what NPTEL was. They taught me. But I've got only 10,000. Very good in one way, not so good for the country. Desh ka liye, we want more. Okay? 1,700 examinees. Okay? And total examinees was what, 6 lakhs? Last mini MBA course. This is part 2. This semester is about external operation. How do you want to market, sell, and so on and so forth. Now, I know it's very difficult for professors, even in IT, I can say. and very difficult for brilliant students to start thinking about starting a business. Because we're looking for jobs. We want the job hunters who are hunting for jobs, but we also want job creators, no? Panvel, 5,000 students are there. Panvel, 5,000. Huh? Parul University. Someone said, Chennai, you had 16,000. Please, those 16,000 should also create jobs, no? Please. So, ye kar lijiye. So that's my request. I have got some feedback from the students. I have done 2 parts, 4 week, 1 credit. Some students have said, can you please do a 12-week course or 8-week course? So from a credit point of view, it's this thing. It's more convenient. Bharti madam has said do 12-week, so I'll try and get into 12-week, which is like a mini MBA, startup. And the second thing is there any topic that you want to cover? I'm going to add on something around public. See, entrepreneurs also need to present themselves publicly. Okay, so I'll add on some modules on public. I'll add on some solutions, some topics on business and society. Because we've seen so many business people or businesses which are not ethical or exploiting the environment, not good for society. We'll add some of those modules and we'll make it into 12 weeks. Okay, and please continue to support, not my course. My course is not important. Please support entrepreneurship. Please support job creation. Please, all of you think about starting a business yourself. Okay, and each of you in your college, if you can start the spark of Atmanirbharata and jobs, that will be very good. Make sense? Does it make sense? Thank you so much. Bharti, thank you, madam. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your feedback. I request Professor Nandita Madhavan, please give the memento to Professor Devdeep. Next, I request Professor Sanjeeva Srivastava from Department of Bioscience and Bioengineering, IIT Bombay. He had offered 7 courses under NPTEL online certification. We have also Mr. Deepthrup Bishwas. He is one of the MOOC students of the Professor Sanjeeva's NOC courses. He has completed PhD under Professor Sanjeeva and now moving for postdoc to Harvard Medical School, USA. I request both of them, please share their experience. You want to share some PPT?
No. All right, good afternoon everyone and welcome to IIT Bombay. I must say that I have been involved in the MOOC courses since beginning. I have seen all beginning phase and how maximum success has been achieved from this platform. I have offered various type of online ways of teaching, starting from the NPTEL MOOC courses as well as virtual labs. Sometime we had animation, Oscar repository, so several forms of the online mode we have tried. But MOOC has really been very special in 2 different ways. First was, it gave us first time a thought process that we have to record our lectures and we have to start thinking more formal way of presentation and everything. In the class we are quite informal and we keep talking on the board and many things, right? But when you have to think about MOOC courses, 40 hours content, then you have to see like how much more you can actually deliver. So a lot of assignment and week-wise activities. So everything actually made the things very structured. I offered several courses of MOOC. Right now I'm running 4 courses, which is happening every year. 2 courses, one on the bioengineering and one on the proteogenomics. Other courses are proteomics as well as interactomics. I work in the area of protein chemistry. More specialized version of that is proteomics. When you look at all the proteins using different type of technologies. And these courses are trying to teach the students the fundamentals as well as the advancement in the new technology. Now, while I was developing this content, it was essentially to just go to the next level of teaching. We were teaching at IIT Bombay and also like now we are teaching to the more larger number of students. Intention was not that we are going to create something for ourselves, right? So it was kind of more selfless activity to start with. But then over the time, it started giving the all the investment of time and effort back to us. And now if I see what we have achieved from it, I have achieved a lot of global visibility from the MOOC courses. Not only in India, but whenever I go to any international forum, large number of faculty and students, they actually come to meet us and say, okay, like, despite like several times on the airports, on different places, people say they have taken the course. That is one of the best self-accomplishment which you can see, that people are actually watching your videos and learning, and they feel happy about, what learning they have achieved. And second thing, again, like many of the students which we have taught on the MOOC, we also offer the toppers of the course to come to our lab. In some way, we try to give them some reward, in a way that, okay, can they do some internship in our lab, short internship? Or even when we conduct some workshop or conference, we also give them some free seat, and then also felicitate them in a way that, they feel more honored. So some of the students who, have taken the MOOC courses and they have been topper, and they have come to our lab, have actually gained much more knowledge, and they have been so well prepared that when they come to IIT Bombay for interviews for our department or other departments, and when they get selected, then right away they are ready to work in your lab, because they have already been gone through the entire training phase. And Deepru Biswa sitting here is one of those students. Now Deep, you can come. So his story is actually a good success story for MOOC. He started with my MOOC course Proteomics in 2018. He's of course a very bright student from his entire background, but when he joined IIT Bombay, he came to my lab very well prepared. And he started as a project staff for a project. He got selected in a PhD program. He finished PhD in a remarkable 4.5 years time. And even before he finished PhD, he already got offer for his postdoctoral fellowship from the Harvard Medical School. Yesterday only he defended, so he is now Dr. Deepru Biswas. Please clap for him. So Deep, congratulations. And not only that, Deep has been also the winner of all the inter-IIT competition for the the big science project, which has happened only maybe 2 weeks ago. Among all 14 IITs, he was the winner of the entire projects, right? So I must say that, and Deep is of course one of the best example I have, but I have even other students who have done MOOC. Now they are doing postdoc in best labs in US and other places. So initially, of course, I did not offer this course to get a good student for my lab. But what has really turned out to be, it's a very good forum when now we are training the best in the whole India and in the world, and then people are coming to our labs, and now they are actually already started serving to our research. So this funnel has started coming back and has been very rewarding. And I must say also, like the entire team of NPTEL MOOC team has been extremely professional. I have not seen any other type of exam or forum which is as professional as them. They keep us, and I'm sure all of you also will be witnessing that, all the professors and everybody is on toes, because they have, keep the deadlines very, and the follow from IIT Madras team has been phenomenal. Like I must say that, I would like to congratulate Bharti and entire team. Very prompt, and always they will remind you things ahead of time. And as a result, what I used to do when I offer any MOOC course, which I actually offer every year, so with all my TAs, if I'm offering, let's say from January semester, I will sit in November itself. I'll finish all my assignment at once, all my papers at once, because I don't want to see reminders. And I know it has to run. And they have a different pressure of running thousands of courses. And if every PI they have to follow up, it will be too late. So we do it much ahead of time and try to do the things meticulously. At the same time, as I said, I do enjoy teaching at IIT Bombay and interacting with the large number of students. So we do conduct live sessions in a way to interact more with them. And all of this has been in a way to interact with large number of people, but they have been, very in turn coming back to our lab and to our R&Ds and started contributing. So thanks so much to NPTEL platform and MOOC team, and I look forward to have more success and more engagement in future. So with that, let me now call Deep, and he can speak a few words. Yeah.
So thank you, Professor Sanjeeva, and the whole NPTEL team. So yes, I was in 2017, 2018, I was one of the students who was taking actually MOOC NPTEL course and Professor Sanjeeva's course only. And once I joined over here, then in 2019, Professor Sanjeeva told that you have to be one of the TA. And it was for the first time I am facing the camera and talking. It was very difficult, and I went with sir only for the first time. And I was very much confused because for the camera thing, but he just told me that go, the first time it will be always a little bit, you will feel this, but once you are used to it, you will be pretty much okay to even, talk in front of camera. So from there, the journey started, and I think in every year I got the opportunity, and huge number of students and their interactions and their questions has also helped me to learn a couple of new things. It's not only that I have teach or I have done this thing. Second thing is that I would surely like to thank Bharti ma'am and her team, because Professor Sanjeeva just mentioned a professor's view, I am telling a TA view. The reason is that in our courses, there are questions come from software, and 2 days before the assignments are getting live, the software comes up with the new version. And it happened, I am calling her in the 12 a.m., sometime in 1 a.m., and she has never told me that this is not the right time. So she went with me to that particular that particular portal, and she changed. And this is one of the examples that she has been very, very cooperative, and whole NPTEL team. At the same time, and obviously last but not the least, I think the NPTEL studio team, we had made a complete workshop, like convert a workshop into a course, and it was not very easy to understand everything, and there are speakers from international background, and Tushar sir and everybody, Dev sir and everybody has helped us so much, and hours, like I think 4 hours, 5 hours were sitting, and so much editing need to be done, and they have done that. So thank you so much. NPTEL has given me a platform as a student and also as a TA, and I'm really, really grateful that I got this opportunity. Thank you so much.
Deep just published only 19 papers, and all very high impact journals, and 4 patents. So, and he has created that kind of, ambience. Lot of students, interns who have been taking MOOC, they have also been associated with us. Just one last minute, I'll take one more. So we are offering next Saturday itself, some workshop at IIT Bombay, which is on the course of proteomics and big data analysis. We do encourage even college teachers themselves to come. Many times we might be able to support you on free registration or with very minimal registration. That could be an opportunity if you are in the same area, bioengineering and proteomics or omics. Please do try to utilize this platform and see how best you can, first I think the teachers and the mentors themselves has to be well updated and well, acquainted, and then they will transform that knowledge to the students. So it's always a good opportunity to, upgrade yourself and interact with these. Almost we have 80 speakers and maybe people from almost 12 countries are going to come, and these are all the top experts in the field who are going to conduct a workshop. We are conducting 8 workshops. We already have almost 700 registrations already, so we have already overfull. But I still thought MOOC can be one platform. You can just show the workshop track quickly, or the speaker just quickly drop down. Move down. So we have several events actually happening on those days, but I thought actually the workshops could be one forum to get more of the, so you can see a lot of these big speakers who are coming. So please utilize this platform, and you can always contact me separately. I don't want to take further time here. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Hello. Thank you so much for your feedback, sir. I request Bharti ma'am to please give memento to Professor Sanjeeva and Mr. Deep Dhruv. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Next, we have Professor Ashish Pandey from Shailesh J. Mehta School of Management, IIT Bombay. He had offered 3 courses under NPTEL Online Certification. I request, sir, to please share your experience.
Thanks, Bharti Madam. Thanks to Professor Nandita and the whole NPTEL team for managing the show. Bharti Madam from Mumbai and Bharti Madam from IIT Madras. Both have done fantastic, and the whole team has really done really well. In fact, I have 3 courses. They are distinct. One is on organization development and change, which is not only related to the management, but any organization and institution which is interested in the self-transformation, going to the next orbit. Another course is on the strategic human resource management. As the technology is changing and the business context is changing, demographic is changing, business models are also evolving, different forms of organizations are coming. So as a result of that, how employer-employee relationship used to be, they are not going to be the same in the current times. And in fact, the different technologies are also changing different expectations of the people from the organization. So this is about strategic HR course is about that. This is one course which we get the best kind of highest number of registrations, and then there is another course which is kind of a relevant of very general level, which is on the yoga and positive psychology for managing career in life. All three have been very satisfying. Of course, of late, my research has been more focused on the wellness and amongst the youth and the impact, psychological impacts of the yoga-based practices. So the yoga practice and that course has a lot of my own research also, which has contributed to this, which we could bring in our in the course. In terms of the feedback, in fact, my feedback, the first feedback from my side is that give us feedback. Is how NPTEL is doing fantastic work of managing the project, and I look forward their feedback, how I can improve the delivery, how course can be designed differently, how new technologies can be used. In fact, I won't mind attending a workshop to make the courses a little more interactive and all that. Of course, it will have impact on how you manage and design the project. So I'm willing to kind of learn from that. That's the foremost important thing. Second thing is, particularly for the yoga and positive psychology, I get a lot of requests for the course material to be available in regional languages, Hindi, Marathi. I learned that the translation work has already been started, and though the transcript of my course are not yet available in Hindi at least, I look forward that it will be available soon. And if it is required, any kind of input from our side, from the side of our team, I'm willing to kind of extend that kind of assistance. So yeah, these are the two things I wish to share. Of course, I am really thankful to all of you who are in the colleges, in the centers, who are the guides and mentors to your students. Your role is immensely important. Whenever I'm in a more kind of public facing meetings related to education policy or technical education or interdisciplinary education, I keep hearing about the NPTEL, and NPTEL is one of the most successful public facing project of IIT Bombay. So I really feel proud of being attached to that, and I'm sure you also must be feeling proud of being involved with that. Please remember, you are doing fantastic work and great service. In our culture, we say Rishi Rin. So we all live our life to repay our Rinas. Rishi Rin, Dev Rin, Pitra Rin, etc. And the Rishi Rin is particularly important, and that is why we are here. Rishi Rin is actually passing on the wisdom which we have received from the previous generations and the rishis and the sages and the knowledgeable people in our culture. So we are in this process of repaying our Rishi Rin, and you are doing this important, very immensely important work. So my hearty compliments to the team, and I look forward to some kind of movement on these 3 points which I just shared. So thanks very much.
Okay, thank you so much for your feedback, sir. I request Professor Nandita to please give the memento to the Professor Ashish Pandey. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. We have Professor V.M. Gadre from Department of Electrical Engineering, IIT Bombay. He had offered 4 courses under NPTEL online certification. I request, sir, please share your experience.
Very good morning, and thank you for inviting me here. I've been involved in these 2 courses essentially based on, in fact, 3 courses. One has been related to signals and systems. There, I had created this web course, and now under the IIT Bombay, it's also a video course. There is a kind of synergy between these two platforms that we have. Then I have this course on digital signal processing and its applications, and on wavelets, which is currently running. And I'm very happy to see how these two courses have reached out. My greatest joy was that although such material is available in plenty, these are common subjects, and you have enough material on them on the web or otherwise. But what I particularly felt happy about was that some students who took these courses said they were able to see things with ease when they, that ability to bring joy and ease into a subject was always what I had in mind. And I believe that is what really makes teaching worthwhile. So, one of course has a lot of material. There's no dearth of material on fundamental subjects anywhere. But what is not so easily available at times is those platforms or those expositions that bring ease and comfort to difficult subjects. My objective has been essentially that when I create course material. And I'm hoping that this will continue to serve many people, right? And I wouldn't like to take too much of time, but I think this is where all of us as teachers have an important role to bring joy and ease into a subject when we deliver it to the student community. So thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Sir, please be with us. I request Bharti Madam to please give the memento to Professor Gadri. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. I request Bharti ma'am to please continue this presentation.
Since I was speaking for quite some time before we broke for tea, I just like to play 2 videos here. Also, since faculty are here, just 5 more minutes of your time. So there are people who have done multiple courses with us. We call them NPTEL stars. We have categories for them. And we had some interactions where we also collected feedback from them. So we have many of them who have given us feedback. In fact, today from 3 p.m. to, I'm expecting in 6:30, we should be interacting with the stars in this zone. I just like you all to experience the energy and the kind of joy she brings out in having done NPTEL courses. And one more, especially for you, sir. There's a student of ours who has done a lot of courses. Pamir Roy might be a name many of you might know in 2019, who was our first domain scholar. He's an entrepreneur today, 23 years old in Bangalore, employing 40 people. And I was so proud. I was telling him it's almost like, my son kinds, because he was a boy we have seen grown up from 12th standard college and thereafter become a domain scholar. Then with his journey, we've also been there. So it was a proud moment when I was interacting with him and I got a video done with him. So maybe 2 we'll play and we'll go back to the other things we want to talk about.
I'm a student of IIT Guwahati. I'm a student of IIT Kanpur. I'm a student of IIT Kharagpur. And I'm a student of IIT Delhi. I'm a student of IISc Bangalore. If you have that thirst to learn, whatever language you want to learn. And one more thing is I've completed 39 courses. So I was in the top of the world. Yeah, I got a certification from IIT Madras. Again, there is a goosebump. Thanks to NPTEL. Hats off to NPTEL team. Anaivarukkum vanakkam. So this is Chandralekha, faculty from K.S. Rangaswamy College of Technology, Tiruchengodu, Tamil Nadu. And second time I'm into IIT Madras. Last time we were called for this NPTEL star, and last time I entered IIT Madras. And again there is a goosebump. I am in IIT Madras. And one thing I just wanted to tell NPTEL team, now I am not only a student of IIT Madras, I'm a student of IIT Guwahati. I'm a student of IIT Kanpur. I'm a student of IIT Kharagpur. And I'm a student of IIT Delhi. I'm a student of IISc Bangalore. So NPTEL is a gateway offering us. You may be of at any age, any profession. Just if you have that thirst to learn, NPTEL is an university, actually. There is no restrictions. Only criteria, prerequisite is you have to learn something. Even you didn't have to take up the exam also. You just enroll, you learn whatever you want. That is the thing NPTEL offers. Actually, I often consider NPTEL as an Aladdin genie. Whatever I just rub and whatever courses I just put it in that course catalog search, it immediately appears. And to our surprise, it will be 4 weeks, 8 weeks, 12 weeks. And also it will be in English, Tamil, Hindi. Whatever language you want to learn, you can learn it. And at this juncture, I just wanted to register. I started my NPTEL journey in 2017. So I'm very grateful to my professor, Dr. M. Ilangovaran, who is currently controller of examination from Knowledge Institute of Technology. He only introduced me this NPTEL course. So I just started with applied economics. Basically, I'm a computer science engineer. And then I took up multidisciplinary. So I just told, I did computer science for my dad's wish. So I just want to get into mechanical engineering. And I just switched over to industrial safety engineering. But later on, when I heard applied ergonomics courses offered in NPTEL, I was like, wow, applied ergonomics? So it is my area of research. So I just logged into that and I learned the things. And currently I am doing my PhD at VIT University, Chennai. And this particular NPTEL platform, it is giving lots and lots of inputs about my research field. It is like an ocean. Only thing is we have to explore. So this is a wonderful journey for me, and just I want to continue this journey till my lifetime. One thing is NPTEL teaches newer things, and when we learn with the younger generation, they just make that learning very simpler. And there will be a fight between us and a healthy challenge between us, whether you're getting old or I'm getting. Let me say it is a mentor or mentee. Whenever there is an assessment in NPTEL, it will be always subjective. So I just think, why it is subjective? If it is a subjective, we can write stories, no? So we can just fill up, no? But when it is objective, thing is, we'll just look for it and we'll learn in depth. The core reason that I'm standing in front of you is my family. That is the only thing. And one more thing is I've completed 39 courses. It is... But I enjoy learning. Again, I'm registering. It is not the marks. It is not the certification. It is not the star award. It is just the learning. Thanks to NPTEL, hats off to NPTEL team for giving me that joy of learning, relearning, and learning, continuous learning, lifelong learning. Thank you so much. Nandri Vanakkam.
Wow, it's fantastic. I think I didn't realize we had made.
I think somewhere around my first year and second year time, which is around like 2016 and 2017, I got accompanied with a senior who actually was pursuing some of the NPTEL courses, from where I actually learned.
So it's okay, madam, but
Yeah,
only
yeah, but they're
subsidize.
not them and they have to propose it, right? So that we are not getting. The online seems to work better for many of them, which is short and so on. And the NPTEL Plus is a self-sustained platform. It has nothing to do with the ministry project or funding or something. So basically what we incur and what we have to pay the people, we have to get from the workshop. So that's where the payments are coming in. But we'll see what we can do on that front. So this is internships for toppers. So this is something I want to really stress on currently and the challenges that we are facing here. So internship is basically when toppers in a course are there and the faculty is consenting to say that I can take a few toppers as interns during summer or winter, maybe for a 4-week or an 8-week period. And we invite the toppers to actually apply, and then there is a shortlisting by the faculty, and then it goes on. Basically, that's the process that we follow. And since 2022, most of the faculty coming to us consenting to take interns want them in person at the institute. Most of them say, we don't want online, we've done it for 2 years. We want them to come in person and actually be as interns in the institute. But one of the things that we are seeing from the students is they don't want to go in person. This is something that is there, and in fact, we are offering internships to the toppers, and they are actually refusing, saying, I want to do it online, I don't want to go in person. But the faculty now are saying, I want them in person, we want to see them, let them come here, stay with us. And all these internships are at the institutes which are offering courses. So it's IIT Kharagpur, or it's in Kanpur, or it's a Madras, or a Bombay, or something like that. And that's where the faculty are saying, let them come to the lab, let them be with me. But the students are not coming here. So there is a stipend to support the student travel and stay there, and there is a certificate if they successfully completed. In fact, my target to the team last time was we have to do at least 250 to 300 internships, and we hardly could clear like 90. So if you see the offer completed, right, summer 2023, 224 internships we offered, like faculty agreed, we got resumes, we offered it to the students. At that point, students also applied and all that, faculty shortlisted, but they never went for the internship. So if you can see, the completed is only 139, which is half of it. And now when we go back to the faculty, they say, I put in so much time, I told you okay, but students are not coming, why should I say again, right? We are getting a pushback from the faculty when we want to scale it up. So this is something that we have been seeing regularly. So a couple of SPOCs said, why don't you put the data inside my portal? So I hope a lot of you have seen, we now have a new tab called Internships. When you click on it, we show you which all course faculty have consented, which all students are eligible, who has applied, whether we have accepted them, whether they have accepted. Again, after that, they've started. We are showing you the entire life cycle of the internship also inside your SPOC login. So one of the things that you can really work out on is whether the students and toppers can actually make use of these opportunities if they are selected to go there and attend the thing in person. Like even the student was saying, the PhD student, or even Palmer and all, when he came to IIT Madras, coming from somewhere in Arunachal Pradesh to IIT Madras for an internship of 4 weeks, going to Kharagpur, doing something, they gave him so many contacts, right? He met so many faculty, he meets so many people who come into the lab, he gets introduced there, he makes contacts which he makes use of today when he's running his business. So it's not like internship is to learn something there. It's also a networking opportunity. It's an exploration opportunity for them to see what the other PhD scholars in that lab are doing, what are the facilities there, what are the programs there. Maybe they even get along with some other faculty that they want to work with in the future, right? Or they get project options or something like that. So that is what we are trying to facilitate here, to say, maybe you've not had an opportunity to come into the IT so far, but since you've done well in the course, why don't you come here and spend time with us? That is the idea of doing this internship. So any of you has, yeah.
Going start, you are not faculty is not offering the internship. After 1 year, 2 years, they are offering the internship. Sometimes what happens, students are getting pass out, and after that they are joined somewhere, and then they are getting this kind of opportunities. So
but I think
can
the
you
last
reduce
two
the time?
semesters, last 2 semesters, so basically if we release results in April and May, after that for us to start the internship process is very late, because that's already summer and we cannot do it. So typically what we are doing is, the April-May students, if they pass in that semester, we are offering them a winter internship. And if the September, October, November results that we declare is too late for us to start the process, get them to agree and come for an internship in December and Jan. So we are moving them to the summer internship. So max it's a 6-month delay. It's not more than that at all for us to work
one
it.
case happened
Yeah.
because in April 2022, one of electrical student was topper in one course, and she got mail in a 2-3 months back. And she's right now pass out.
Yeah, if they are in 4th year or something,
Yeah.
we can't do anything, sir. So, and COVID time, we did
That
have
time
problems.
she was in 3rd year.
Yeah. So COVID time, we had problems, but now we are streamlining it completely. We are
If you,
working
ma'am,
for the...
if you try to minimize the time offering the internship, then it will helpful for
So
students.
minimizing time, we try our best.
After
So we are
result
getting
declaration.
concurrence from faculty, in fact, ahead. But for us, with the results and then processing, if it takes 1 month and the December window goes, nobody comes to us in Jan for internships. The colleges start again, right? So we have to work 6 months later. So that's what I'm saying. So the Jan semester toppers, we are targeting winter. And the July semester toppers, we are targeting the next summer. That's the best that we are trying. But even after all that, we are not getting students to come in person. I would like to understand why aren't students going in person? If they have to work and the job says you have to come in person, they have to go,
Ma'am,
right?
one more question
work
I want to
online
ask.
is something that is hurting, I think.
Yes.
the
One more
system,
question I
right?
want to ask, ma'am.
Yeah.
Also, ma'am, you also shared in a previous session also, you are going to share this mark with some companies for offering some jobs kind of things.
Yeah.
Can you give us some kind of list that which companies you are going to offer, you are going to share this?
I don't know all that data, sir. If they ask us for toppers and all, we share it with them. But that's the best we are doing. It's not like we are having tie-ups with companies for placement. NPTEL, we are not doing a full placement process. But when we work with companies that are interested with us, we do
but
tell them.
can you share some kind of any story like
I have
this?
a few slides. I'll talk about what we did. But it's not like a full-fledged placement process at NPTEL.
Can you, ma'am, also help us like this? If you share some kind of these marks, and if students are getting some jobs, this kind of platform, then also many more students are also they can engage.
So one thing I'll say is that if they have 2-3 NPTEL certificates and they're able to go and show, and that certificate says it's from IIT Bombay or an IIT Madras or Kanpur, I think they get jobs. Of course, they have to answer when questions are asked, and they have to validate that they've gotten the certification. I don't think anything beyond that is required from anybody's side. In fact, when companies have asked us saying, can you give me profiles for this? And we have written to toppers, we've written to 80 plus, 70 plus. Invariably, everybody is in a job or in higher education. The good students, all of them are getting through, irrespective of, we don't have to do anything there. They've learned from us, they've learned from you, and they're actually good. The other segment is where we are, we have to help them, but then they need to show some technical skill also apart from, other
Give them a platform, they will show us.
Yeah, we'll try that. But I think the first platform I will say is internships.
Yes,
if you all can convert all your toppers to applying for internships and going there and completing the internship successfully, that is a big point on your resume to say, I did a 2-month internship at an IIT, right? But we are not seeing that turnaround also from many, many students here. So I don't know what the lack is, but it'll be nice now that we have started showing this data inside the SPOC login. If the SPOCs can actually give support for this and get your students to go there. Yes, you might be hesitant. Yes, it is far away. If there are girl students, they are hesitant to go to some institute. But at the end of the day, these are all academic institutions. And at the end of the day, if they're going for jobs or higher education, they have to move out of their homes, right? It is something like a training for them. They have to get the confidence to go there and do something at least. And that, I think, we can't do much. You all are the ones interacting with them day in and day out. I think you'll have to give them the push to say, go out, explore the world there, and this is what you have to do, right? So,
ma'am.
Yeah, I think somebody has a mic.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, this is about engineering, but what about the 4-semester course like MBA, PGDM? I mean, usually after their first semester, some students go for their SIP, summer internship, like up to, ma'am, second semester, usually they are running behind their placement. So, ma'am, what about this? I mean, how can NPTEL help us for internships? Like IIM Mumbai recently have joined this NPTEL programs, I guess.
Okay. See, we do internships with faculty only, right? We don't do any other kinds of internship. I'm not sure what you're asking here.
Ma'am, I'm talking about MBA students, ma'am. If MBA students are looking for any internships from, they have completed some courses from IIMs, Bangalore and like that. So, ma'am, what about them? I mean, is there any possibility, chances available for them?
But we won't have the data if they've completed from IIM Bangalore, right? I have only, yeah.
Right, ma'am.
So NPTEL course data we have. So we facilitate with the faculty. If they take IIM Bangalore courses, I guess you'll have to ask IIM Bangalore what they can do. I'm not sure because we don't even get the data with us.
Okay, ma'am.
Right.
Thank you, ma'am.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Yeah.
My name is Rajkumar Pawar from Garuda Institute of Technology.
Yeah.
I want to tell you that what happened in the last semester, one of the course was shifted to Friday. And I taken much more effort from...
Exam you say?
Yeah, exam
okay.
date.
This is not to do with the internship topic, this summer.
No.
Yeah.
So I taken much more effort to convince my higher authority to change my internal examinations from that date. So it's better to keep the exam dates on Saturday, Sunday. It will be better to increase the exam centers. And that students travel from Ratnagiri to directly Pune. It's approximately 300 kilometers. Second, I need here in this SPOC login fee waiver for economically weaker students. So I'm not getting the complete cycle.
Okay.
I'm just putting, I'm just tick mark the list of students these are the students are weaker, financially weaker, and I'm just submitting the list. After that, what happened? I'm not getting in that login.
Login we don't,
Really
but we
the
send out
students-
mails saying that the
but students
fee has
really
been
getting or
refunded,
not?
I think.
How, when they are getting,
Huh.
how much they are getting, it's not available here.
How much is the same? It's standard, sir.
It's
so
a,
when
it's
they
a
are
fine-
getting
500.
this, I think
It's a 500.
it's
But
there, yeah.
really, at what date they are getting? They are
Yeah,
getting
we
or
can
not?
push that data. Just make note of this. We'll push that data in the log.
Thank
you. Yes,
That
sure,
should be-
ma'am.
It's there, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Mails we send saying it's done. That ARN number, transaction number,
Yes,
we do
yes.
give that.
Because so many times students are saying amount is not transferred, but actually NPTEL
will
is
be
saying,
transferred.
so can we get some kind of data so
Yeah,
that
yeah, the
we'll-
transaction numbers are all
Yeah, yeah.
shared normally. We'll do that. We'll put it inside SPOC log. Can you talk in the mic? Yeah.
In department tab, you have to add emerging branches, data science and cyber security also. Because many
Give a
colleges
request, ma'am.
having
We'll
the
see
emerging.
because there are like 1,000 requests we've gotten on CS and AI, AN, IT and data science and something else. I mean, how many departments do we add, right? So we say now you just map. So the roll number field is where we are expecting people will give roll numbers, and you all can sift through that because the number of combinations in the ways in which people are coming out with names is like just too many. It doesn't make sense to put some. See, it'll become like LC, right? We'll put something there. It'll become so many that students will again select something random. You're not going to get actually the correct information somewhere. So keeping it to 5 or 10 disciplines makes more sense. At least you know broadly which department they belong to. And if they put the roll number in properly, correctly, then you can sift through with that, hoping that that gives you the information.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
may I talk 1 minute on the
Yeah.
fee waiver?
Yeah.
Okay. Sir, it is for all. Out of 100, 20 students can be recommended for the fee waiver. Number 1 point. Point number 2, all the students must be from the open OBC category. No other student who has given the already 500 concession, that is SC, ST, he is not eligible. Whatever be the list of the past student from our center, local chapter, we have to tick according to our rating. He may not have got the good marks, but if it is economically weaker and if I find he is to be given, so I have to tick only max up to 20. Then that 20 students to be signed by my honorable principal and my sign. SPOCs sign and principal signs, and then it is to be uploaded at that link which is given by the NPTEL, okay? And it is to be uploaded at this. Yes, after that, I'm coming to the point. Being teacher, I'm telling you, or explaining step by step. After that, NPTEL is assessing all that. They are finding that mails and everything with the students. If by chance I have put in any of the SC students, it was happened by mistake by me last time. So they have written me the mail, your one student may not be given, so you please replace it. So I have replaced that by the open candidate. Are you getting the point? After that, immediately within some days, I can find all 20 which were marked by me. They are in my SPOC logging. It is there in our downloads. Okay. After 8 days or 10 days, they are again sending the mail. So your candidates are given the concession 500 rupees. Please confirm. They are also sending with the PRN numbers. And for that, what I have done, those who are, yes sir, those who are getting the mail from the NPTEL, they are forwarding me that mail. Sir, I got this mail. That's it.
I think
yes.
that
If any
mail
doubt,
not received.
I will clear if any doubt
They
is
might
there.
have gone
Sir.
to spam or this one, but as a process for all colleges,
Yes.
once we keep on crediting from the bank, we do send it out that it's done. We send to all students also and say it's been credited to your bank. So that's something
That
that
mail
we
haven't
do.
received because I am regularly checking my mails.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is
Yeah,
there
actually
for
we are
my
sending
students.
2 mails.
Thank you.
We are sending 2 mails to each and every SPOCs. First mail you have to apply through your SPOC login. Second mail you have to upload your request letter and approval list. So maybe you are skip that second one, sir. So maybe you are not apply for the principal letter. You are not upload that list.
Yeah, madam. I
So-
think so. Yes, it is like that
Yeah,
only.
maybe
Thank you.
skip the second steps.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Is selecting the stoppers.
Yes.
So can we have that bar little at some level that elite gold students may also be given a flavor of that, because every student may not be a topper, and at least it may happen that maybe in particular year, none of is a topper in from the entire institute for any course. It may happen because it is very difficult to be a topper for a course along with their regular studies. So for a
But
flavor of
every course we do declare toppers, so may not be from your institute, but some other institute will have toppers,
Yeah.
right? So that's what we'll have to go with. We can't generically put it out because, yeah, like I said, there are already some 24,000 toppers across courses, ma'am. So beyond that, I don't think we'll be able to extend and get
No,
them to
madam,
apply.
just now you said na, there is no crowd for internship. So now, on one hand, you are telling ki crowd is not there, and other hand, the norms are very. Means
It's okay, we don't want a crowd. I'm saying those who deserve should at least come, right? See, it's not like we want to bring. See, at the end of the day, faculty also have to assess and say, have they done my content? And if they come to my lab, they want some output from there also. We should see whether the student is capable of that. So at least an assessment of a topper in a course tells us that technically they have studied that course well, and we would like to get them in, right?
And madam, just now you said ki summer and winter only you
Yeah.
offer two platforms.
Correct.
But in our institute, we allow some selected students for internship throughout the year. So therefore, again, there are some limitations on these conditions. So if throughout the
But
year,
the hostels are not available, so most students ask us for hostels. And hostels in the IITs are available only during summer, winter. In fact, Bombay and all, even in summer, we don't get hostels. We tell them, please stay outside. Yeah.
So IIT Bombay has a program for a one-semester internship where your students can apply as long as, this is not through NPTEL, you can go through their website. But this would be for one semester, provided the institute sends a NOC that it's okay for the student to spend an entire semester in person on campus. So they cannot take other courses. But it has to go through an interview shortlisting process. So it is called IRCC intern. You can just Google that and you will get the information. So
And
this
it
is
is-
just information for students who want to do internship.
It is open for all the branches?
Yes, for all branches, sciences, whatever, everything.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Okay, so this is soft skill training. We've been continuing it since 2020 or so. I think we are regularly doing about, 16 to 20 colleges per month. So any of you who want to avail this for your students, if you don't have a dedicated training and placement cell where you do not provide soft skill training to your students, that is where we are stepping in to do this. And there are 7-day programs, 14-day programs, 2 hours per day. And there is a session where we do an employability test, we do group sessions. We also have a one-on-one mock for each of the students where they present and we give them feedback about, how they present their resume, some inputs and tips on where they should be going, maybe next steps. So there are a group of soft skill trainers that we have onboarded and they do this entire program. So if any of you wants to avail it, write to local chapter, the next slots will be available and you can kind of say when your students will be there, you can monitor it and do that. So yeah, this is soft skill training. Again, impact, the feedback that we have gotten, many of them said it was useful and they could actually go and present, they got more confident, and some good feedback coming out from the students here. Lab workshops is what I was talking about, that we also do these 1-week workshops in person at institutes. Wherever the faculty says they want to offer it, you can do. Microsoft also a certificate for that, which is quite valuable. These are all good points for resume building for the student when they go in for interviews, so that's something you can look at. The other one is the ANSYS. ANSYS partnering is where they have a lot of these training programs and tools that ANSYS is there, and these tools are valued by the respective industry verticals that use those tools. And these certification programs of ANSYS are all 18,000, 20,000 rupees. They said they will not give us any discount. We were not able to wrangle that out of them, though we asked a lot for it. What they did agree to is they are giving us badges for that. So badges are different from certification. You can complete the course and do some components. You get a badge. So that badge, they have made it free for NPTEL toppers of courses which are linked to those tools. So they've come out with a list of courses. We have also published it on the website. So each of these courses, whoever the toppers are, they can go in and do the ANSYS equivalent tool track. And if you complete, you get a badge which is free. You don't have to pay anything, which is normally a payable component. So these are the courses that were open in July 23, 11 courses. And now Jan 24, there are 4 courses that are open. And there are people who have actually made use of this opportunity. So 4 employed, 4 faculty, 8 students, NPTEL toppers have actually completed the answers track, and they have badges that they can showcase. And discounted offer also we have for some segments, and that also people are using. So this is something we've been partnering with companies to do. TA internship, I think we've been talking about this for the last 1 year. Some 2 courses you do, then the interview for a summer internship. You should have finished your 3rd year in electrical engineering and you can apply. 1 student got it. 20 actually completed the courses. 11 got shortlisted based on one first test that they did. And in that, only 1 student made it through the interview. He's actually interning at TA now. He will get a pre-placement offer, I think. So that is something that they have done. And this was a good success story we got, except that again students, only 4 out of 11 joined. But Delivery is the logistics company that does shipping, right? When you order on maybe Amazon or Myntra or something, sometimes you see packages coming using the delivery logistics thing. So they wanted to actually get students who have done 2 courses, which is I think supply chain analytics and 1 more operations and something that is there. And they wanted the top scorers, if they're interested, to apply to them. So many students applied, they had a program thing, and then finally about 13 were selected. So this was a big group that got selected, and 5 have joined the thing. This is an in-person internship at their warehouses. So you have to, they are actually putting you, bang in the middle of, where the packaging happens, the segmenting happens, the distribution happens. That's where they wanted the interns, because that is their primary job. So the interns are actually there, and 5 of them have joined the internship. They are in fact interested in many more joining them. But these are not office jobs where you sit in an AC office with a computer. It is something more on the ground, hands-on, that you'll be doing, managing and taking care. It is an logistics kind of a business, so that is there. I think students were also hesitant about that, but 5 of them joined it. But they were very impressed with the pool that we were able to actually give them and say that it was there. So that is one. CSR, yes, we have been doing this. Last semester, I think we did about 17,000, no, July 23 is about 9,000 students I think we supported. This time also we should have enough money to support students for the fee waiver. Companies have been coming back to us to give us some funding at least for the fee waiver part. So we should be able to support for January 2024 definitely. So that is something. I'd like to thank GAVS Technology, ANSYS Software, then one Ananta Technology, Texas Instruments India, Sutherland Global Services, Encora, and one alumnus of IIT Madras who gave us money for supporting the fee waiver that we were able to do last time. And feedback, it has been really good that a lot of people are accessing NPTEL, and we have very nice stories of people coming from, parents are MNREGA, daily wage laborers. There are people who have just one parent is not working, students supporting themselves with doing tuitions and doing NPTEL courses and all. It's actually helping them to get through the NPTEL certifications using the fee waiver. So that is ending the initiatives part of it. So that's what we've been doing from NPTEL. In fact, next week we have a committee meeting of the coordinators, and our thing has been, the question that has been plaguing us, 2004 we started NPTEL, we said we'll do course creation, did it for 10 years. 2014 we started certification, we are 10 years. So I think the next week's debate is going to be what next, right? Where will NPTEL go, and what are we supposed to do with NPTEL? How do we grow and kind of expand also? Yes, certifications courses we are doing, but how else do you expand? What else do you do from being NPTEL somewhere? I think that's a question that we have to probably sit down and answer. We are going to do that. With respect to local chapters, yeah, we are now on 6,000 plus local chapters. We have crossed it along with the international chapters also that we have. Yeah, they're not so active, but yes, the Indian ones are. The maximum is Maharashtra, of course, 1198 that we have. Tamil Nadu is 863, and thereafter it goes on. Chapters almost in every state, including Lakshadweep, we have. Local chapter participation has been consistent. We've been hitting 80-85% every semester consistently. So thanks again. Nisha started with the thanks, I think, but I think we can never stop saying thank you to all of you who put your time, effort in seeing that, people from your college, be it faculty, be it students, be it staff, actually are a part of it in various capacities, right? Not just doing courses, but it's also contributing to translation, being exam IRs when we require you all, or any other thing that we call out on, and we actually are very proud to tell the ministry, we call people, they actually respond to us. Any state you tell us, any city you tell us, we are going to have contacts. And there are people that we have a very strong community who we can depend on and can get things done. So I think that's a huge strength when we go and actually present the project on our side. So that is again a big thanks to all of you who have been part of our, NPTEL family and community, and that's something that we are ever grateful to. Otherwise, we could not have grown like this without you all, right? We could have put out courses, we could have done something, but we would have never grown without all your support and whatever you all have done for us. Without having, almost we don't give you all anything, right? There's no financial commitment from your side, our side, we don't pay all anything. It's not that. I think it's a lot of interest and motivation from the people who've been SPOCs also, to say that maybe this is worth something, this is good for the students, it's good for our community, that we have to further it. So thank you for being part of the collaborative effort. It's not us and you, but it's, a big us that we always talk about, that all of us play our parts in this particular project. So this has been something that we do. Local chapter participation, active local chapters has been consistent at about 20% only. Whatever we grow, whatever numbers we add, somehow that number doesn't seem to change. So about 1257 have been active, at least having 25 people register in the various courses that are there. State-wise registration, we've been tracking this all the time. So Tamil Nadu has been very consistent, and between 25 to 30% we always are hitting the mark. Andhra has been again a big one because of their university policies. Maharashtra, I think the universities still haven't come out with that. We've been talking to them pre-COVID, 5 or 6 years now, but I think that policy is yet to get adopted on a big scale. Nagpur, yes, but the mainstream Maharashtra universities, I think, haven't yet approved courses for credit transfer, so that's still less. Though maximum local chapters are from here, but this is what we see. Karnataka is 10% steady. UP is growing slowly. It went down, but now we also see an uptake in numbers that is there total. Telangana has been steady. Kerala has been there 3%. The growth was Bihar that we saw. Bihar numbers have been increasing for us. It's 2% of the total. So when we went to 6 lakhs, of course, the Bihar numbers increased. So that is something that we see here. Otherwise, there's the state-wise numbers. And yeah, communication modes, there's more for the people who have joined us recently. You said your first time attendee of the SPOC workshop. So I think all the SPOCs who've been with us from before will know all of this. We have WhatsApp group for every single state. So we have 18 WhatsApp groups now. In fact, Maharashtra, I think we have 3 groups. Gujarat, we have 1 group. And Tamil Nadu, we have 3 groups and so on. So please ensure you're part of a WhatsApp group, because a lot of messages happen there. You can raise your doubts there, and it's almost instant clarification. Nisha and all has to be really credited for the way that she says, you put a line there, the next minute be 9, next second you will get a response. She'll say, I'm calling you, I'm doing a G-meet with you. A very, very responsive office in terms of handling local chapters, SPOCs and all that. So that is something instantly you can reach out to us, and all of us on the group. Kamla ma'am is there, I'm there, a couple of faculty are there, the local office people, staff are there from multiple things. So one of us will keep responding, that we ensure you get your answers. That is something that we are very proud about, and we also keep on, I keep at least tabs on it, saying nothing goes unanswered, we are doing it properly, we are kind of responding to you, not slacking off, It should not come to say that, 5 years back when you guys were handling 2,000, you all were doing that, but now it's 6,000, you all are not doing that. You all have grown and hence you don't care. That's something I'm very, very clear. I keep telling my team, at least in IIT Madras, never ever get that word around. Whatever it is, you keep it up, right? So I think that's something that we do. Be on the WhatsApp group, because you get a lot of updates there. A Google group, we have the NOC SPOC group, where we again send out mails. That is something that reaches all of you, I hope. A local chapter at NPTEL is the ID that you can write to for any of your issues. If you have to redirect it to the local offices, we do it. If we have to handle it, we do it from our side. That's something that's there. Every Thursday at 5 p.m., there is a live G-Meet that we handle. So any of you has any queries, you can always join that. You can ask your questions, and we also help you out there. That is something we do. And most of the information is on the local chapter website. So whatever is relevant for that semester or in general, we put it on that website that has all of it. And access to data, all SPOCs have access to data on 2 platforms. One is the SWAYAM platform, one is our own website, nptel.ac.in/local chapter. On SWAYAM, you can see the number of enrollments, yes. You can appoint mentors for your students. You can see if students have submitted assignment before a deadline. And you also get, I think, marks to your mentees there. So that is something that you see on SWAYAM. But there, the data sharing ends at some level. On NPTEL website, we show you enrollment data, exam registration data, then where the center information for the exams is, hall tickets get uploaded, final marks come in, final certificates come in, all the star certificates, mentor certificates, SPOC certificates, all that information comes in, internship information comes in. So your SPOC login is the richer source of data where we put in a lot more information, and that could be treated also as the official source you can take back to your college when doing credit transfer or anything else. So that is something that you have. And yeah, this I was actually, I was telling my team there when we were doing the Madras workshop, I want to see how you guys really work, and I should get attestation here to say that we are doing a good job, otherwise all of us are going to be in trouble, so the slides are more for it. But yeah, I'm going to skip this here because we already got a response to it. Top 10 LCs, this is for this semester, July, December 2023, that we have these institutes that are there in the top 10. And then awards in more categories, we did it over the years as we saw the systems evolve, the type of LCs that came in evolve, the type of learners who came in, we added all these new categories there. So those who did better than the previous semester, those who increased in numbers, those who increased in points, those who increased in faculty participation, the top art science colleges, maximum NPTEL stars, and we introduced. We'll have to see what more we can add. Any suggestions are welcome that you think that we should be adding to these categories. So these are all published, I think, so all of you must have access to this data in some sense. Mentor statistics, yeah. Mentor statistics also has been kind of consistent. In fact, we've improved, I think this time we have about 3,300 mentors who have qualified with a 66%, been better than the past many, many times. So I think the mentors are also, people are putting out mentors there and they are helping the students with the courses too. So that is a good feedback we are seeing. And of course, we have all these handles and a lot of feedback coming there that we keep posting from our side. So that's the end of the presentation as such today. Thank you for being with us, sparing this time and being a part of NPTEL. We'll go on to the next parts of do you have some slides or? Which slide do you want to leave it on?
Yes, ma'am.
You want to change it? So we'll go on to the last, most awaited part, even by us and by, I think, all the LCs, which is felicitation of the SPOCs for the colleges that have done well and been in the active status or the top 100 or getting awards in the other categories or in general, as a translator, whatever else. This is a day for us to also appreciate you formally and kind of recognize you here on stage. We're very happy to do that. So I think they will start announcing and we'd welcome you to come here and pick up your certificates.
Thank you so much for your important updates, ma'am. So we'll start the felicitation program. I request Professor Nandita, Professor Gadre sir, and Bharti madam to give a with the flex and a certificate to the local chapter that are rated AAA, AA, single A, active SPOC certificates and a special category LC rating certification. First, I like to call upon Parallel Institute of Engineering and Technology, Vadodara, Gujarat, as a valuable local chapter with a rating of AA.
So this college has 4,816 present count. The toppers are 21, gold 14, and elite 966 students.
Congratulations, ma'am. Professor Rajendra Sutar, Bharatiya Vidyapeeth Bhavan, Sardar Patel Institute of Technology, Mumbai, Maharashtra. The as a valuable local chapter with rating of AA.
This college has 907 present learners, with the toppers 169, gold 52, and elite 391 learners.
Professor Amit Goyal from NICMAR University, Pune, Maharashtra, rated as a AA.
This college has 1009 present count, toppers 84, gold 3, and elite 525 learners.
Professor Mahalakshmi Nadar, SIS College of Arts, Science and Commerce, Mumbai, Maharashtra, rated A.
From this college, there are 726 present count, toppers 33, gold 22, and elite 201.
Professor Neerav Bhatt, Charotar University of Science and Technology, Anand, Gujarat, rated A.
From this college, they had 993 students as present, toppers 33, gold 4, and elite 423 students.
Professor Dharita Patel, Birla Vishwakarma Mahavidyalaya Engineering College, Anand, Gujarat, rated A.
From this college, we had 588 students present, toppers 39, gold 2, and elite 246 students.
Professor Nirmit Shaha, Parallel Institute of Engineering and Technology, MCA, Vadodara, Gujarat, rated A.
From this college, the present count was 2,618 students present, toppers 57, gold 39, and elite 310 students.
Professor Pratibha Deshmukh, Bharatiya Vidya Pratishthan's Institute of Management and Information Technology, Thane, Maharashtra. Active SPOC ratings. Professor Vijay More, MIT Bhujbal Knowledge City Institute of Engineering, Nasik, Maharashtra. Professor Pramod Patil, Guru Gobind Singh College of Engineering and Research Center, Nasik, Maharashtra. Professor Rohan Das Gupta, Anjuman Islam Kelkar Technical Institute Campus, New Panvel, Maharashtra. Professor K.V. Norona, St. Francis Institute of Technology, Mumbai, Maharashtra. Professor Pratik Dhage, G.H. Raisoni Institute of Engineering and Technology, Nagpur, Maharashtra. Professor Priya Swaminarayanan of Parul Institute of Computer Application, Vadodara, Gujarat. Professor Ashish Chaudhary, Vidyavardhini's College of Engineering and Technology, Thane, Maharashtra. Professor Iranna Udachan, Shivaji University, Kolhapur, Maharashtra. Professor Bhavesh N. Patel, Central University of Gujarat, Gandhinagar. Professor Kiran More, D.Y. Patil University, Pune, Maharashtra. Professor Abhijit Patil, Anna Saheb Dange College of Engineering and Technology, Sangli, Maharashtra. Professor Pradeep Shenge, Vidya Pratishthan Nirmal Nayan Bajaj Institute of Engineering and Technology, Baramati, Maharashtra. Professor Sangram Deshmukh, Latur College of Pharmacy, Latur, Maharashtra. Professor Aparna Pawar, Tulsaram Chaturchanda College of Arts, Science, Commerce, Baramati, Maharashtra. Professor Neelam Lohakre, Ram Sethi Thakur College of Commerce and Science, Mumbai, Maharashtra. Professor Aditya Jinturkar, SIS College of Arts, Science and Commerce, Navi Mumbai, Thane, Maharashtra. Professor Jagdish Pawar, Shivnagar Vidya Pratishthan Mandals College of Engineering, Baramati, Maharashtra. Professor Smita Bhopi, MGMS College of Computer Science and IT, Nanded, Maharashtra. Professor Manali Patil, Patkar Varde College of Mumbai, Maharashtra. Professor Mini Fernandez, St. Francis College of Women, Hyderabad, Telangana. Professor Rahul Bankar, Sangvi College of Engineering, Nasik, Maharashtra. Professor Poonam Bhople, DKTES Yashwant Rao Chauhan Polytechnic, Ichalkaranji, Maharashtra. Professor Kirti Vansale, Vishwakarma Institute of Information Technology, Pune, Maharashtra. Professor Pallavi Kharat, Saraswati College of Engineering, Navi Mumbai, Maharashtra. Professor Shashikant Shinde, Yashwantrao Chauhan Institute of Science, Satara, Maharashtra. Professor Dheeraj Bhandarkar, Shri Vile Parle Kelwani Mandals Institute of Technology, Dhule, Maharashtra. Professor Shashikant Shinde is there. Professor Dheeraj Bhandarkar. Professor Pujari, Sharad Institute of Technology, College of Engineering, Ichalkaranji, Maharashtra. Professor Prasad Deshmukh, Pote Patil College of Pharmacy, Amravati, Maharashtra. Professor Prashant Manusmare, Department of Management Science Research, J.M. Patel College, Bhandara, Maharashtra. Prashant Manusmare, Professor Prashant. Professor Shamal Ruikar, Dr. Punjab Rao Deshmukh Institute of Management, Technology and Research, Nagpur, Maharashtra. Professor Nirpesh Kumar Nirp, Bharatiya Vidyapeeth Institute of Management, Kolhapur, Maharashtra. Professor Nirpesh is there. Professor Devendra Parmar, Parallel Institute of Technology, Vadodara, Gujarat. Professor R.B. Patte, Sanjeevani College of Engineering, Kopargaon, Maharashtra. Professor Vidya Sunil Tale, Sanjeev Gandhi Institute of IT and Biotechnology, Bharatiya Vidyapeeth deemed to be University, Pune, Maharashtra. Professor Shinde Devrajan, D.Y. Patil School of Biotechnology and Bioinformatics, Mumbai, Maharashtra. Rajeshwari Kisan, Angadi Institute of Technology Management, Balagavi, Karnataka. Professor Vandana Khandelwal, MIT Academic of Engineering, Pune, Maharashtra. Professor Rajkumar Pawar, Garda Institute of Technology, Ratnagiri, Maharashtra. Professor Rajkumar Pawar. Professor Neeta Anil Nemade, Shri Santa Gadige Baba College of Engineering and Technology, Puswal, Maharashtra. Professor Nirmal Kothari, Samrat Group of Institute College and Engineering, Pune, Maharashtra. Professor Arvind, Bharatiya Vidyapeeth Institute of Environment Education and Research, Pune, Maharashtra. Professor Kalyani Satone, Datta Meghe Institute of Higher Education and Research, Wardha, Maharashtra. Professor Vivan Lobo, St. John's College of Engineering and Management, Palghar, Maharashtra. Professor Ram Krishna Sundaram, Somya Vidyavihar University, Mumbai, Maharashtra. Professor Manohar Chaudhary, Sinhagad Institute of Technology, Pune, Maharashtra. Professor Kaka Saheb Jadhav, Devgiri Institute of Engineering and Management Studies, Aurangabad, Maharashtra. Professor Sheetal Tang, Amity University, Rajkot, Gujarat. Professor Ashish Umbarkar, MIT Arts Design and Technology University, Pune, Maharashtra. Professor Deepika Ajalkar, GH Raisoni College of Engineering and Management, Pune, Maharashtra. Professor Anil Vasoya, Thakur College of Engineering and Technology, Mumbai, Maharashtra. Professor Nilesh Vasabni, Sanjay Godawat University, Kolhapur, Maharashtra. Professor Dipesh Agrawal, SNJBS-led Shahu Kantabai Bhavar Lal J, College of Engineering, Nasik, Maharashtra. Professor Pranali Vagh, Shaha and Anchor, Kachi Engineering College, Mumbai, Maharashtra. Professor Uttam Malavi, Pune Institute of Business Management, Pune, Maharashtra. Professor Pradeep Chindi, Sant Gajanan Maharaj College of Engineering, Kolhapur, Maharashtra. Professor Ashutosh Verulkar, St. Vincent's Pilot College of Engineering and Technology, Nagpur. Professor Dhananjay Narmala, CSMSS, Shahu College of Engineering, Aurangabad, Maharashtra. Professor Neela Multani, Graduate School of Management Studies, Ahmedabad, Gujarat. Professor Prashant Tigwane, Government College of Engineering, Nagpur, Maharashtra. Professor Saurabh Naik, G.H. Raisoni Institute of Engineering and Business Management, Jalgaon, Maharashtra. Professor Arun Shivashimpi, Gadak, Karnataka. Is there? Professor Arun Shivashimpi.
I'm replacing Arun.
Professor Vinayak Uparte, Institute of Excellence in Management Science, Dharwad, Karnataka. Professor Rajkumar Pawar, Garda Institute of Technology, Ratnagiri, Maharashtra. Professor Satyanarayanan, Institute of Aeronautical Engineering, Hyderabad, Telangana. Professor Shrikant, CAB, Institute of Engineering and Technology, Vijayapura, Karnataka. Professor Rajeshwari Kishan, Angadi Institute of Technology and Management, Balagami, Karnataka. Professor Shrikant Satloji. Professor Shrikant. Yeah. Congratulations to all active LCs and active SPOCs. As the best LC on the basis of maximum number of translates and quality check expert involved in the translation efforts. So, MIT Academic of Engineering, Pune, Maharashtra. Somya Vidyavihar University, Mumbai. Best LC outside the top 100 rated college local chapter based on the performance in the NPTEL online certification courses, July semester, July 2023 semester. Somya Vidyavihar University. Thakur Institute of Management Studies, Career Development Research, Mumbai, Maharashtra. Best LC on basis of maximum number of translator and quality check expert involved in the translation efforts. Both of you come on the stage, ma'am. Vidyavardhini College of Engineering and Technology, Thane, Maharashtra. So, best faculty performance outside the top 100 rated local chapters based on the performance in the NPTEL online certification courses. Sanjeevani College of Engineering, Kopargaon, Maharashtra. The best certificate count improvement outside the top 100 rated local chapters based on the performance in the NPTEL online certification courses. Hello. Birla Vishwakarma Mahavidyalaya Engineering College, Anand, Gujarat. Progressive Education Science, Modern Institute of Business Studies, Pune, Maharashtra. Silver Oak University, Ahmedabad, Gujarat. Silver Oak University, Ahmedabad, Gujarat. for completing translation of maximum hours of lecture transcript during the period of Jan 2022 to December 2023. That's it. So I request to Ms. Bharti Sakpal Madam, Senior Project Manager, NPTEL IIT Bombay, to give the vote of thanks.
On behalf of NPTEL IIT Bombay team, I take this opportunity to propose vote of thanks to those who have directly and indirectly contributed to this workshop. I would like to thank all the directors, principals, HODs, SPOCs, mentors who have joined us today. A special thanks to Bharti ma'am for coming here on a special request. A very big thanks to whole IIT Madras team for their support in conducting this workshop. Thanks to Professor Gadre, Professor Sanjeeva Srivastava, Professor Ashish Pandey, Professor Devdeep for joining us today and sharing their valuable experiences. We are thankful to Professor Siddharth Ghosh, Dean Education Outreach, Head CDIP, and our NPTEL coordinators IIT Bombay, Professor Sridhar Iyer and Professor Nandita Madhavan for giving this opportunity and their continued support. I request Nisha to please give a token of thanks to Professor Nandita. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thanks to CDIP and VMCC staff members for their cooperation and support. Last but not the least, I would like to recognize NPTEL IIT Bombay team, which is the backbone to success this workshop. NPTEL team, please come on the stage. Mr. Aminji, Mr. Tushar, these people are taking care of video production activities with the support of Vijay, Devendra, and Ravi. This is our video team. So this is our video team who works at their level best to produce the good quality videos. Ms. Bharti Sarang, taking care of portal activities with the support of Omkar and Sridhar. Ms. Nisha, she is handling local chapter activities. Most of you know Nisha very well as she is solving your queries every Thursday during LC open house session. Mr. Vinayak, handling administrative work. And I am Bharti, handling overall NPTEL operations here. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Sir, please. Yes, yes.
दिख रही हूँ क्या मैं इधर आऊँ?
फूल पे चिपक
With these warm words and a kind message, we move to the end of today's workshop. I request all the participants to please proceed for the lunch.
आ जाएंगे, अरे बहुत लोग आ जाएंगे. नहीं, ऊपर नीचे मिला के आ जाएगा ना, वहाँ से लेके.
आपण मागे उभे राहूया सगळे.
कैमरा उधर रखा और आप उनके.
हाँ, yes ma'am.
हाइट ज़्यादा है वो पीछे आ जाओ. जिनका हाइट ज़्यादा है 90%.
पीछे 2 चेयर लग गई.
Thank you, all of you.
Just 1 minute. Can you log out from my account? I think I was logged in.